That makes us actually live now and able to hear everyone. So we have reached game number 41 in this adventure path. So that is 2 years of playing and 2 years of people traversing and traveling, and some people going, are we there yet? Mm-hmm. And some people making songs of, are we there yet?
That's right.
And someone dying many, many times.
No idea that is. Yeah.
The people we have here today. We have Matt, who's going to introduce his character.
I play Wimble. He's a sorcerer, level 9, halfling. He loves lightning and hammers.
And what's the last thing he remembers doing before he joined the group?
Oh, he was sort of running away from the last town he was in. Met up with this group.
Has someone mistaken you for your father or your grandfather?
It was more a case of structural damage, property damage.
So, nothing unusual?
No, nothing unusual.
And then we have next is Annie.
I'm Annie, and my character's name is Bug, with her familiar Splat. She's a witch. And Splat is a nightmare demon. It's a good time.
Everyone's neighborhood demon.
Yeah. Everyone's best friend.
So only a few people haven't been corrupted by him yet, but we're working on that.
Yep, new characters.
Oh, Jeremy and Grace's character haven't been corrupted by it yet.
Jeremy just won't ever do it.
And
Jeremy knows me well.
Yeah.
And what's one thing that she remembers before she joined the group?
Before she joined the group,
Yeah.
I don't know, being a hermit in a swamp.
So you like
having some sweet nightmare dreams.
And you decided it was time to share it with the world.
Yeah. Hang out with my grandma.
Hey, my name's Aurora. It's the best female voice I do.
What?
I'm a human samurai who once was a male, once was a dwarf, once was a female, and then back to a male, and then back to a female. So
We only changed a couple of times.
look, to go through the previous episode, you'll find all the details. So I'm the charismatic. Well, that's the lead of charismatic lead of the kind of party. Depends who you talk to about this whole thing. I follow a Splat as well from my hand symbol, and I'm here to protect my future love in some way. I'm not sure how we're still working that one out. Being brother and sister, but we're not working that one out. But sister, you know. So, you missed a lot. So I'm still trying to work that component. But the first thing I remember when joining, I was a stall person, chef of a Miko's bar.
I thought it was dishwasher.
Well, it depends who you talked about it. I think I was further up the chain than she thought I was. But we beg to differ on that whole situation. So, still, she appreciated my talents, and to this day, she knows I'm valuable to her. So.
And then online we have Grace.
Awesome.
Yep. So
No.
I have Iomi.
Don't get a bonus today.
She is a human cleric, and she's very young, only 17. She's the adopted daughter of Hoya, and brother is Nashru. Her sister is Bug, and Sandra, who owns the caravan, is also her brother. She's a bit impetuous, and she's totally not a reincarnation of a dead god. Not at all.
Yes, and I'm sure Nashru won't be nodding enthusiastically in the background.
Yep.
So we have, coming late should be Richard, who will have Avery and Terry. I have got a basic pictures for them. I couldn't actually find the ones he sent me, so he got a slightly different one. That's as close as I could get to a snake with a wolf's head.
Am I holding a head in my picture?
Yeah, you are.
Yep,
Nice.
you are holding your head because
it's a skull.
Nice.
It's a skull.
I tried to keep it thematic to what you were doing, and it is actually a half orc.
Nice.
So It's all
No, I'm
gone.
impressed. I was like, is it a head?
It is a head.
But no, that's cool.
It's
Great.
more skull than head-like, so it's probably closer to what the barbarian love interest of Aurora is carrying.
Carrying around.
The kind of threesome thing that we still haven't worked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. She's got 2 of your heads.
No. It keeps trying to get my attention. I know.
Well, she keeps trying to collect them all.
Pokemon.
And last we had it, you were delving deep into the path of Desna.
Yeah. Well, did we all cross the actual
Across the bridge.
Yeah.
Can't remember what happened after that.
That was where we stopped.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I can't remember.
So we're onto
So
the road to
That's where
Tian land.
they're up.
We found a
So we're
cave.
out of the snow now.
We were in the mountains, and there's a cave that we have to go through to get to the other side of the mountains to get into the lands.
Okay.
And it's on the path of Desna, it's called.
Okay.
And just the last thing we did, we found some undead that we killed because I think they were cursed, and they seem to be cursed based on the same. I think it was this. I can't remember the exact god's name, but it was a chaotic god of Tian god that causes chaos and mischief and things like that. So, and we tried to see if we could stop the religion stuff, and then both myself and this other guy got burned because we did the wrong things. And yeah, then we've just been keeping an eye out for things. We expect we might see some.
So we're still in this like cave tunnel.
Yeah, it's a
thing.
killer cave. So we've just gone over a chasm on a bridge, and I think we've got to keep following the same way to get out. We think so.
Like Mines of Moria, but more like a highway of Moria. It just goes.
Yeah, we haven't seen.
It was the symbols of Bumiyoshi, the Tian god of dishonor, envy, greed, and the undead. Hello, and we have a Richard turning up.
Yes, I'm here finally.
That's
Sure.
okay. You actually managed to make it after about 8 minutes of recording.
Okay, cool. So
So you get to introduce yourself.
hi, I'm Richard. I can and cannot wear glasses depending on how I feel. I play Avery, the halfling. He's an Eidolon. Oh, sorry, he's not an Eidolon. He's the summoner, and his Eidolon companion Terry.
I thought it was you played Terry, who has the summoner companion called Avery.
Yes,
Sometimes it seems like that.
That's what I think the whole party thinks. So.
That's what everybody would like it to be. Unfortunately, it's not the case.
As I couldn't find your actual images, I gave you some basic ones, so you've actually got some images on there to represent you all.
Oh, right, okay. I can email you those.
Yeah, I think we'll get you to do that, unless you like those ones you remember.
The other one's cool.
I do like the Terry one, but Avery, I could give you a better one for Avery.
Yeah. So yeah, I just did a basic one for a halfling summoner.
Yep.
So I had some ones that looked okay, but I thought that one looked pretty innocent looking.
Yeah, my guy, the one I've got
So,
on my character
Dimly
sheet
and
is
Wookie.
is a little bit more cartoonish, but
Yeah.
yeah, and it's more of a headshot as opposed to a
He's
full body
marked
thing.
by Splat 2 now here.
Well,
Yes.
the one there, I had a look for
Profusely.
He got burned
and
very
came up
hard.
with that dragon serpent.
Splat made me have a night of.
That
You
actually
can't
looked
remember.
very
So
cool. I think it would
he went a bit crazy and
So
went to a town. had
that's
to
the
go too much,
character,
one of those nights where you just go hard.
picture that
He just
I've got
did one
of
those.
Avery.
Interesting.
So
Aurora
he's a
just
little
went
bit
back to
more
the
muscular,
cave.
even though he technically probably
Safer.
shouldn't be, because he's only got a strength of 12. But he's defined. Let's just put it that way, because he's a little bit dexterous.
You got just sort of hit points.
Dexterous.
That's the word I'm looking
No,
for.
because all my hit points said that I should be at like 6 for a witch.
So,
So 6 plus con, and then you're a.
But
I
I don't know, like
also
this said just start
added-
at
I
10,
didn't
so all I've written in
change
there is 10.
Terry at all.
Okay.
I left him as you had created him because I thought,
So it's the
because we didn't really get to play him very much last time.
We'll keep similar
buying,
as we
same
go.
as we had
Yeah.
previously.
And so I did do the update on there now. So instead of getting the
So I've got all my
bonus
old
I had
stuff too.
previously,
I don't know whether that's any help or
for
not.
size increase, instead you just get mature.
Yeah,
So
okay.
he gets the size increase from mature, and then you can get all the other different things as he goes.
Okay.
But it's not important right now.
Yeah.
It meant that you got the
much crap.
proficiency increases, which you didn't get otherwise.
I've got
Yeah,
a
okay.
folder
And I
at
thought the
mine,
proficiency
so-
increases
That's level
were
5,
more
that's
important to
old.
keep him up with the rest of the party.
Otherwise, he just ends up being like stuck in the back sort of thing.
And he becomes a lady farmer and not useful.
Yeah. Okay.
So you throw him in front just to soak up damage.
Yeah, do you have Do you have a power board at all?
I do, if you look to the side.
I
Sorry?
think most of it's
Oh.
old stuff, so I
I
probably
was
don't need
looking
it.
the whole time for it. I couldn't even see it.
Thank you.
I moved it off the table so it wasn't taking up everyone's space.
I'm just going to
Oh, it was there.
work out what.
So one thing they did face was they did face a headless warden. And
This is what 9 minutes ago, was it?
This was, yes, in
Okay.
the game. No, in the game within a couple of rounds ago, we
Okay.
fought them and the pirates.
Okay.
So in the game, probably within the last 9 minutes, you did fight them.
That's quick going.
Still huffing.
Before you did the wall of stone across the chasm and bypassed the chasm.
You're human.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
The
remember
human
that.
Are you human or are you?
Yeah.
And
Half
usually
hag,
that
half
was a
orc.
very good use of
Okay,
wall of
I'll
stone.
read.
Yeah.
Because,
So I need to know what-
anyone who went over
that's for hit
the
points,
bridge
like,
got
but-
broken.
Yes.
So I think like
unless I flew over it.
orcs higher, but then maybe
Flew
Well,
hags.
what's
lower.
your-
over the chasm.
Few
Yeah,
spells
that's
So there's a
right.
difference between going
What's your
over the
best
bridge and
weakness?
going over the chasm.
Yeah.
My barbed penis.
And you did the right way. You walked high enough and you
Forgot
went over
about
the
that.
walls.
Yep.
So should I fly low? I was like,
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Alright,
Now.
So,
What
so like
did I?
that's my
and
orc.
just so you know, we have Grace on Skype, who is a voice in the
And then I
wind.
think that's most
Oh,
of these
okay.
spell.
Hi, Grace.
spells and stuff. There's more spells on here too.
Hi, Grace.
Yep, sorry.
I just went hello.
Hi.
And make sure the
Sorry, I got lost in different law subdomains.
Okay.
Hey Grace, technically we have the same name because Annie means Grace.
Technically, we have the same name.
It's the same name.
Ah, this is what it is.
Annie means Grace.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, there you go. I didn't know that either.
I only figured it out the other day.
Okay.
Do I have anything written on this one? No. There's a couple of things that are in my inventory, Martin, that I will probably need to get converted. I got a whole lot of wands that are sitting in my backpack.
So basically, if you have a wand, the wand can be used once per day, or more often if you want to destroy it.
Uh huh.
That's technically how wands work now.
Right, so they don't have charges.
No, they don't.
Okay.
It simplifies how wands can be used.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you have to invest, I'm just checking that part.
Probably. Everything seems to get invested.
Well, not everything, which is good. But I have to say that after using the PDF is so much easier to use in the book.
Yes.
I like using the book.
I'm just going to swap.
It's my first go-to. Okay, so one does not need to be invested.
Okay.
A one has an activation once per day plus overcharge. So if you want to overcharge it, you damage the wand. If you cast it while it's damaged, you destroy the wand.
Okay, right. So you get one use of it per day. So just the ones that I had that I haven't converted is Wand of Endure Elements, Wand of Command Undead, Wand of Flame Arrow, Wand of Identify, and Wand of Inflict Light Wounds.
Okay, so we'll convert them over to something equivalent for Pathfinder 2.
Yep.
So I think the
Yep.
main things I had high were wisdom, intelligence, and charisma
So when
because I
it's
was like
talking
intimidating.
overcharging, you have a 50% chance of blowing the wand up in your hand when you overcharge.
Okay, right.
And when I mean 50%, it's you roll a d20, and if you roll
If you go above 18,
10 or
you do
higher, the one gets
You only add by one.
Yeah.
Alright, so you can then repair it if you've got the repair magical item.
Yeah,
Plus
and
your
it's
skill.
still okay to be used. Because if you try to
Do
use
that
it
one
once
to get more
damage, you just
health
blow it
points.
off.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So we should be 10, 13, 16.
So we crossed the
18.
wonderful chasm.
18.
Avery says to the caravan,
10, 13.
so you worked out how to get across. That's great. I was thinking to myself, is Terry going to have to carry stuff? And then Terry wasn't very impressed about that.
Yeah, Terry was not looking forward to lifting people across the chasm.
No.
And Sorry, Martin. Changelings, what hit dice did they have? Do you know?
Changeling, she's the orc hit dice, not the changeling hit dice.
So it'd be 10, wouldn't it?
I think
Be
it's
higher, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So the reason I said is...
Well, that's good. It's
It
better than
means
the
you don't have to
changeling.
worry about the changeling rules yet.
Mm.
You're only dealing with the orc rules.
Yeah, cool.
So 64 plus...
I really hope I don't look ugly on this camera eating my food.
There's an actual camera too.
Yep, there is one
Oh
here.
no.
Yes,
One over
we're
there, and there's
Friend-
one staring at me right here.
Should have
I,
read makeup.
You have 91.
I subscribed.
91. God damn. That's the like
I know, I
healthiest
have
I've
a
ever
whole,
been.
12 or
16
13.
followers
16
on the
now.
blog,
Wonderful.
And I have 14 subscribers on the channel.
Boom.
Excellent.
Put that filter on the tennis Olympic hat.
It's really good because it means that I can just go to my subscription services on my smart TV
So the
to
only thing I
watch it.
figured about
'Cause
Fortitude
you
was that I
can't
was
find
like
it
expert,
using the
so
search
it's plus
function.
4.
It's been done that way.
Yeah.
Intel players are happy for me to put it up there.
Yep.
13 probably.
I'm trying to at least
This is
not
only
make
plus
people
2 in
uncomfortable.
perception.
Yeah.
And just so you know, you are in the blurry camera, so
Yeah.
and it is blurry on
So it's usually what
purpose,
it is,
so
your
it's
level.
harder to
So-
identify people.
Uh-huh.
Plus whatever
Whereas
rank you are.
Matt
Yeah.
seemed to pick the
Your plus
sharpest
four,
of
you
the
can be
combos.
expert. So,
Yes, flowing locks.
And apparently I'm in high definition as well.
You
I
are.
haven't figured out what all my bonuses are yet.
At least I'm
Plus
smaller
one.
than I was in the first video.
That's right. I was looking straight up your nose in the first video.
plus 4. Plus 1.
I was, yeah, well, it was my first video.
Mm-hmm.
So not bad for never having done it before.
No, it was very good.
For Fortitude, which I think is con, it's plus 3 there.
Plus 3 in con. Yep.
Take that expert.
So after crossing the chasm,
Yep.
and going through
That one there will be.
a cave system,
Yes.
Yeah.
you find yourself coming to a strange pillar,
Yeah.
seeming almost,
So that
seeming
plus
almost
4
a
would be
bare
now
branched tree
plus
stands in the
13.
center of an arcing cavern. In the midst of the
Yeah,
pool
same for the
of still water,
And same
Or
for the
plus
others.
13.
the tree, the
So there's a.
stone tree in the middle of the pool of water.
Okay. Yep.
A faint, violent radiance from beneath the pool lights the cavern, reflecting off the ceiling above like
Dex,
tiny
so
stars.
plus 1.
Mm.
Beyond the stone tree, a pale light glints from
And that's
one
your
wall
wisdom, so it's
of
plus
the
1.
cave.
You just put that together.
To the northwest,
So
a
you've
smooth
got
passage sloped
Plus
upwards.
16.
Is that the only source of light in this cabin? Is that
Cool, maybe.
You can see the main thoroughfare goes.
Yeah,
I'm
perception
going to call
would
up the
be
page north,
plus 11.
even though it's technically not north.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Just
just that if I
like
keep
that,
having
so
to do
you-
this to read things,
Where
I'll
does
go
that get
nuts.
written?
Yeah. Okay.
In this bit?
So
Yeah, yeah.
it goes up the page as
Yes,
the
there's
main
always a level
thoroughfare,
plus, so every time you go up one.
Yeah.
which is 30 feet wide.
I'll let you fill that over.
This is
And
across the water.
This
Yeah.
is across the
What
water.
works
So you've gone across the
later.
water
Mhm.
through a
I'll give
reworked
the main
passage,
stats anyway.
a naturally sloped
Yeah.
passage, and you can see
Cool.
the
This
main
is your
thoroughfare.
main
What
goes
about
on.
spells?
Okay, yep.
What am I going to use
From where you
tonight?
are
That's
to
part of the check.
the
I'll have to check off what Martin got on my
left,
list.
you can see a set of doors,
Uh huh.
which are currently shut, and to the
That's
right,
fine.
you can see a sloping ledge that seems to go up in that direction as well.
Okay.
Actually, is it up or down? Actually, it appears to be down. It goes down in that direction.
Arrow down.
Yeah, it's having to read where they do the score marks.
Hmm.
On the solid line can sometimes be hard.
So I'll just print it out my thing. I know yours got to get mine because still, you can always have it handy.
Yeah.
Because I found Martin had one that I actually doubled up. And I still with it.
Sorry, and
Two
this
levels
stone
ago,
tree
so
just
we
looks
got
like
two
a.
now, so it gives you an idea.
You said it looked more like a
Okay,
pillar
so-
with a couple of branches
Yeah.
coming off it or
And the
something.
granite tree
Handy.
itself
Handy to have,
is
Yeah.
about 15 feet wide,
Hmm.
with branches arcing out over 20 feet from its stem.
Okay. But it doesn't cross. So it doesn't. And how wide is the chasm?
And the room itself is about
Well, I've drawn it that wide. so-
Yeah, I know, but I'm just. So you
it's
got.
about 100 feet by 100 feet with rough walls, so it's not square.
Yep.
And in the center of it, taking up about probably say about 50 of that feet is a pool with the tree in it.
Okay, radio. So we've
Very
got.
center.
So you got like around the sort of outside. You can walk around it, and in the middle you've got the pond, and then in the middle of that you got a tree.
To the right, we've got
and
a
to the
sloping
thing
passageway
going
sloping
down, and then on the left we've got
some doors.
a door,
A set of doors.
a set of doors.
Actually, piece of passageway sloping up.
Sorry, that's a sloping up, not down.
So you got one slope, a smooth one sloping upwards, and a tiered one sloping down.
And so the only light here is coming from the
Water under the tree.
water under the tree. Okay.
I need this greater lesson.
What looks like the continuation of the road?
This one.
Heading north above the tree. The one that slopes upwards.
So
Similar.
Okay.
That is a 30-foot wide passage.
okay.
You get eyes, let's go. Six is long.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I detect any sort of magic coming from the tree? Can I use my Arcana to check for magic?
So, are you using detect magic?
Was detect magic a skill within Arcana?
No.
No,
It's a spell now.
it's a spell.
It's a spell. It's a
Yeah.
cantrip.
Should be a cantrip, yeah.
Uh,
It's a little
no.
bit different than the old detect magic.
I believe it takes an entire turn or
10 minutes.
10 turns.
No, I don't. I can't do that. That's okay.
It's a cantrip.
Yep.
That's okay. I'm sure you've got other people who can do it.
It only
And you can get
takes
beasts that allow you to do it at will, which is far more useful than spending the cantrip time.
Yep.
it's only 2 actions. It's not a 10-minute thing. Detect magic.
You put it.
It's like I think it's the one of the other ones, detect aura.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I go towards the pool and cast detect magic.
Okay, so you get it in your 30-foot emanation. You pick up abjuration magic.
It's got some abjuration magic.
Oh, wait a sec. Let's see what level are you. You might actually pick up more than that.
Yeah, if it's heightened 4th level, also pinpoint the source of the highest level magic, so I'm far enough away from Aurora.
Have you heightened it?
Oh, it's heightened automatically.
Oh, you
Cantrips
got.
are heightened.
Okay, radio. Yep.
It's a benefit of cantrips. All focus spells. All focus spells are also automatically heightened. Which is why I can find those looking towards those.
Yeah. Did you want me over there?
No, it's fine, stay with that. I can narrow down the source to within 5-foot cube. If it's only if it's not the whole pool, for example, it just
So say it's a tree.
Okay, so abjuration magic coming from underneath the tree.
Underneath the tree.
something underneath the tree, I think. It's all new to me, so I'm not quite sure, but I think it's underneath the tree.
Okay.
Some magic.
But it's on the edge of your spell because unless you want to step into the water.
I could get a better sense, but I have to step in the water and.
You don't really want to do that?
It's
These are my
okay.
quick-
Go ahead.
Oh, that's cool.
Go on.
Little sassy since you left. So.
I believe
come back around the party.
Aurora wants to add other people to their death count.
Why did you get killed?
Where's that dwarf do it
he's
for?
onto his
He'll
4th
go-
life now.
He'll do it.
Well, officially on my 4th life, yes. There's none put in my.
Biography.
The claim in question has faced death more times than most people inside himself, more than once occasionally reincarnated. So it's definitely yeah.
If I look into the pool, can I see the
spend
bottom?
that.
Is it
Okay,
clear?
you gaze into the pool. Roll a d10.
2 plus. Is it like a will save or?
No, just a d20.
Oh, 2.
Okay, so looking in the pool, you don't see your reflection at all.
Oh, cool.
And now you get to make a will save.
There you go.
There I go. 20.
20.
I rolled 4 that time. That's double what I rolled last time.
So you doubled up. And so as you're looking in there, you feel yourself being pulled into the water.
Dun dun dun.
I think I'm just going to go into the water. Seems.
Don't you think it's
Side note,
it's a bit cold at the moment?
Well,
Do you still have that
might
rock in
a
your
moment.
pocket too?
We'll see how badly it goes for him.
I do, but I don't know.
You're not
about
aware of it.
Have you remember to put your swimming trunks on?
Have you
That's my
not?
secret. I never take them off.
Have you not undressed? How have you still not noticed that rock?
I always carefully put it aside and I don't notice I'm doing it and stuff like that.
Avery turns to Terry and said, "Just keep an eye on my brother over there. I think he's starting to get a little bit interested in the water. I personally wouldn't swim in it, but he is after all related to me, so can't put it past him."
What's the worst that could happen to him?
I get a bit wet.
Exactly. Maybe Dad might make an appearance and get cranky because he wet his clothes rather than get undressed and putting some swimmers on.
In this one, unfortunately, I think they renamed a couple of creatures, so I'm looking at going, that doesn't look right.
It's a hugging monster. It gives you a hug and says, "You're doing a good job, everybody."
I still remember watching one of the reviewers of Rogue One, and there's that tentacle beast that gets the truth out of one of the characters, and he just goes, "I can't believe it. Star Wars has tentacle porn now."
Which is funny.
Because it was very. Did you ever see that Rogue One?
Yeah.
That whole sequence with the tentacles around the
Glenn got it
guy's
so his
face, and
password.
it was very
Glenn got it so his
wrong.
password. Apparently, it's pretty cheap.
Did the Sarlacc have tentacles, or was it just?
It did, but it didn't like
Didn't
go all
caress him.
slimy and
Yeah.
caress him.
I was hoping in the hotels in Melbourne for work. I was hoping to see if they had Disney. Plus, they had Disney.
Okay, so that looks perfect. So, we
So I
use
was going
one
to
of
watch
those.
all the
Okay.
while I was down in Melbourne.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, I had Disney on the actual hotel one. Not
It's good. I like it so far.
Now you get to make a fortitude save.
Oh, all the saves.
Yeah, you get to make all the saves.
Let's see if I can get an 8 this time. Doubling up. It's gonna be.
No, more than that.
It's double figures. Sorry, what was this fortitude?
Fortitude.
27.
27. Okay. Okay, so you have become drained 1.
What does that mean?
Okay.
Is that just a condition? Is it?
That is a special condition of Pathfinder 2, which I shall describe to you. So, drained 1. You take a status penalty equal to the value on constitution-based checks, such as fortitude saves. You also lose hit points equal to your level times the drained value. And your maximum hit points are reduced by the same amount. And for each night of rest, you can reduce the drained value by 1.
Oh, sorry. So I'm drained.
You are drained 1.
So what was that? Did my hit points again?
You're level 9, so you've lost 9 hit points from your maximum.
Okay.
Are we meant to be level 9?
Yep.
That means I have 69 hit points. Nice.
But that's maximum hit points, so people can't hear you.
So we can't hit you past 69 at
That's
the
fine.
moment.
That's a good number.
Okay, so you are drained 1, and I am going to call initiative as you think something has gone wrong.
So, did I step in? Am I like standing in the water, or did I
Apparently
fall
the water
down?
reached out and touched you.
I'll show you.
Touch me in the water.
So I'm going to ask for a perception for your initiative.
Okay, so perception. Because I have great initiative, I get +2 to that too. Yeah. I'll do it, yeah.
Avery's going.
So what's your
last.
initiative at?
So you go to
Perception.
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Plus what your perception is, so and then
Just
roll
plus 2.
No, it should be more than that. It's plus 11.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're +11 to any of your roll.
And basically your
Oh, good. That's a good roll.
pets and companions and some creatures go on your initiative.
Mm-hmm.
They don't actually get initiative of their own.
So Splat the demon
We've
can.
got 30. But we don't know what our spells are, so it's a bit of a problem.
We haven't got, we've got all
So
the stats.
it's
Got a stats done, we've got a
perception
hit point.
plus d20?
Yeah,
Yeah.
perception plus d20.
30 as well.
Thank you.
So, Aurora got 30.
It's also my age as of recently.
And Bug
Congratulations.
30.
got 30. And Wimble got
24.
20.
And Avery and Terry are coming up the back on 20.
Actually, no.
And what did Naomi get?
27.
Okay, so everyone sees as Wimble looks down at himself in the water as far as you can tell. And he seems to age slightly.
Oh no.
Age slightly.
And,
Bad water! This is bad water!
and
silver fox.
it is Harory's go. What would Harory like to do? Well, actually, Harory and Bug and Splat can choose who goes first.
You can go first.
Okay, so that is,
I'll go first then. How far am I from the... Oh,
I would say you're about 10 feet from him.
that close?
I would
Yeah.
have said it would be because if it's a 30-foot range on my detect magic.
That's
and I
right,
also said-
you're more than 30 feet away, so I'm going to say you're 40 feet away from him, just to give him that little bit more buffer.
Oh, I was talking to Vito too. I was talking about new hairstyles and braiding and stuff like that. So, okay. Oh,
And every time you keep trying to talk to her about that, she keeps trying to talk to you about better ways of killing people.
that's...
So you talk hair, she talks murder.
I know, we're getting kind of close to the same subject. I'll look and go, oh, you found something, did you? And I'll...
Bad touch! Bad touch!
So far away.
You'll shuffle over twice.
I'll go 30 feet first up, so
Yep.
I'm still 10 feet away.
Yep.
Do I see anything yet or not?
No.
I'll shuffle over, I suppose, next thing, that's 2.
Yep. So you're beside him.
So, what's up?
Water, it's hurts.
You have to wait till your turn.
I'm going...
Silence.
You don't know what's wrong.
I'm going to... So I don't know what's wrong yet. I'm going to just bring out the sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to check this with the book, but I think I can hold my action for it using one of the actions. I believe how it works here. So I'm going to hold action. So if anything pops out of the pool that's not a friend of ours,
Yep.
I'll hit it.
Okay.
And I'll click on the flame. Turn on the switch. And go.
Okay, the flame lights up.
And go. Okay. And go.
And then we have Bug and Splat. What would Bug and Splat like to do?
We don't actually know what any of our spells are yet.
You'll get there. That's okay. You can just watch from a distance and go, that's not going to be me.
So has he been dragged into the water, or
yet.
is he still just staring?
No, we're just watching him age. So I see a bit of grey in his hair
Progressively?
now.
Does he seem like he's like entranced by the water in some
Well,
way?
my hair was
A little.
white anyway, so it's hard to tell from the hair.
Can Splat just throw like a rock at him
Maybe
to
it
try and
falls out,
snap him out
goes
of it?
on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me an attack roll.
For Splat, I feel like Splat's better at throwing rocks than me.
I think you are, because he gives you the rocks all the time. He doesn't like
Really?
to throw them.
But what would the
So
mod
for you,
be for that?
for you to hit with that, it is your dexterity bonus plus 9 plus 2. So that would, what's your dex?
11.
Plus 4. That's,
So
let's
plus
see.
1 for dex.
So
So
it's
that
10
means
plus
it
2,
would
12.
be-
Plus
yeah.
12, yeah.
Plus 12.
So
7 plus 12.
19.
19.
So what is Wimble's armor class?
I don't want to hurt him, I just want to knock him out of it.
27.
And guess what? You critically fumbled.
Critically
Understood.
fumbled on a rock throw.
Yep.
I wasn't trying to damage him.
I know, but the funny thing is you missed by more than 10. What would you like to
Shit.
do with that rock throw?
It's Susan Aurora's right next to him.
Poor Aurora's been through it now.
Yeah, Aurora has to have something happen to her, him,
I know,
her,
throw it
him.
directly in the air and crack myself on the head.
Sure. Roll a d6.
Ooh. 2.
You do 2 points of damage to yourself.
Boing.
And Splat just shakes his head at you and hands you the rock back.
Thanks, Splat.
Does,
Throw the rock?
did
No,
she
he handed
get?
it to
yeah,
me.
okay.
Did she get her visions again? Had taking a rock off Splat?
Well, she's to be taking rocks
Yeah, I
off Splat
take
for
rocks
long
off
enough
him
now,
for
she doesn't
a
get busy
long
anymore.
time.
She gave up that part of her soul long ago. Okay, so looks like it is Iomia. No one
Yep.
quite knows what's happening yet.
Sorry.
No one knows what's happening yet. Except for that Wimble has cried out saying, "That's not so good. Bad water."
Bad touch.
To touch.
There are things I can see
Touch
of what's going on. How far am I from Wimble?
You would probably be about 40 feet away from Wimble, so Wimble could get his spell off without anyone else picking
It's
it up.
like an old dead song from like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Just because she's on the thing, she picks up every conversation. So, yep,
Right. Well, I will move towards Wimble,
yep.
find out what is going on.
It would take you 2 of your 3 actions to move up to him.
So what do I see?
Well, you see him staring into his reflection in the water.
Oh, so nothing's grabbed him or anything like that?
He does look like he's aged.
I'm gonna try and look away from the water.
Okay. You grab him and pull him?
Yeah.
Okay, as you grab him and pull him, something reaches out of the water and grabs at him, using an attack of opportunity because reaction goes off first.
Me?
No, he goes first.
Would I get attack of opportunity?
You do, but your action is once it comes out, so it gets to attack because he's moving away from the water,
Cool.
and then you get to attack it because it's coming out of the water.
Cool, gotcha.
So, would a 30 hit our Wimble?
Yes.
Okay, so Wimble gets to make another fortitude save.
34.
34. Okay, so
It's a good roll.
Is it a crit? Crit success?
you said 34.
Yes.
34, it's a crit success. You don't get another drain. If that
Excellent.
had been a success, you would have another drain.
No.
But now you get something else if I can find the right dice.
It's the healing waters. Heal me. And give me powers.
Because the first time it didn't actually strike out at you, it just touched you.
It went.
So this time it actually strikes you, and you take 16 points of negative energy.
Negative energy.
Necrotic or something like that?
No, negative.
Oh, okay.
It is negative damage.
That's fair enough.
So then Aurora gets to go and have a single attack. Of course, a crit fumble here might actually do more damage than good.
I know what I'm going to do already. I use my new thing. Make
Yep.
a critical hit.
Your new thing.
So if you hit, it's a critical hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's hit. Didn't say
What's a new thing?
His new feat.
Ronan thing.
Okay.
So he finally did his level 9 up, which he'd
So-
forgotten in the last session.
Yep.
Yeah, make a hit a critical hit. Yeah. Okie dokie. Here we go. What the fuck?
You rolled a 1.
Fucking can't believe that shit.
Did you?
Hang on, let me. Hang on, I might have another option.
Bonus roll. Bonus roll.
It's not all over you.
Well, I told him a critical fumble would be bad right now, so that's the time it happens. Especially considering someone's head's just come out off the water. Hey, Wimble! Look! It's a critical hit because I made it so.
He did. It was like you last week with the lightning strike, saying I had powered that up. It's time to blast it, and I miss.
Tell me, I can't remember.
That was when you were shooting for one of those
No.
creatures,
I've
and
everything
instead.
reroll a skill check, a focus check, everything else but attack roll.
So you crit the halfling.
Oh no!
Roll damage.
Sorry, Wimble.
Oh! My brother!
So that's the last time you bend your head over a bit of water next to a samurai.
Well, wasn't he? He was all the way over there.
No, he
That you
moved.
can never get far enough. I think you've learned that now.
I've got an attack of opportunity. Can I?
Terry will just look at me. I look at Terry, and then we just go, Again. Another party member dead.
What are you, dead?
I don't know how much damage have I taken.
Oh, you're very lucky so far. 1, 2, 3 on a D10.
Oh.
I haven't got the fire damage yet.
Okay, cool. Then all this is doubled at the end.
Yeah, it's a crit fumble. So I think it's double damage, isn't
Well,
it?
he also declared a critical hit when he did the roll.
Okay, yep.
So if he hits something, it's a critical hit. So the thing with the fumble was he hits Wimble.
Yeah, so
His
it's a critical, so
his
it's
ability
double.
made it a critical.
Yeah.
He gets as his strength to it, and then he.
Oh yeah, and your strength's pretty high too.
So I snap out of what was ever.
You were looking at yourself in the water.
Aomi's pulled me back. Did I snap out of whatever?
This was as you're being pulled back,
So
And
as
then-
you were being pulled
so then I
back,
think
something
Aurora's
jumped
been-
out at you.
and then we get back to Aurora to Amy's action and pulling
So what's
you
the
away.
thing?
So this is in the middle of you being pulled
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Considering how low I rolled, you still took 50 points of damage.
Is that doubled, or is that
It's
is
doubled.
that is the
I
double?
rolled 3, 2, and 1 on
I
my-
think he's still alive.
It's 3.
He's got 3 hit points left.
Okay, so Aomi, as you go to pull the halfling away from the water, a hand comes out to strike at it, and Aurora decides this is the time to strike and tries to take off the halfling's head. But you manage to pull the halfling away from the water.
So just most of my neck.
Well, that makes sense.
So you're like nearly headless.
Does it still look older?
Could you repeat that? You're breaking up.
Does he still look older?
He does look older.
He's older and almost without a head.
Is the creature still alive?
The samurai didn't even strike the creature. He got his weapon stuck in the halfling and pulled it back.
Yeah, that dice gets back to the bag. Where was it?
Apparently, his dice is going in its dice jail.
1. I was 21 to attack, and I rolled a 1.
Well, it's roll one. It's most likely they're going to roll it again tonight
I'll
until
definitely-
I call it.
No.
And how often do I say don't roll a 1 and it happens? Probably about 50% of the time.
That's okay.
Cool.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to do shield.
can you do that as a reaction?
No. Sorry, I thought it was back to me.
I was just saying in case you had anything else you could do, such as reactions or free actions.
I don't think I do. I still don't understand this system enough. But I don't think... No one's taken damage, have they?
Except Wimble.
Wimble's taken nearly all his life in damage.
Oh, can I then do protect the sacrifice and spend a power focus point?
Does that require an action to do?
It's got an arrow thing, so I think it's a reaction.
If it's a reaction, then yes. What's it called again?
Protect the sacrifice.
Okay.
It's from the. It's a domain power, and it's under the domain of protection.
It should be a focusing. What was it
Yeah,
called?
I need to spend a focus
So I could have
point.
rolled 30. I only rolled 6 on this.
So what was it called again?
You're
Protect.
Protect the sacrifice.
Because when I crit, I get...
Protect the sacrifice. It is a
1d8
reaction,
to 2d10
so you can do it, and now I can do
Well,
it if he
so
takes
far.
damage.
What takes damage?
So you can reduce 3 of his damage and take it to yourself.
Whole 3.
But because it is a focus and it goes up with your level,
What heighten?
Fifth
What
level?
does heighten do?
heighten means it's automatically heightened to at 5th. What spells can you cast at 9th level?
5th.
Yeah, so it's heightened to 5th, so that means it is 5 threes. You can soak 15 damage of his by taking it onto yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you take 15 less damage, and apparently you also strike Aomi somehow with the blade.
Shit.
As she's not even
Oh,
standing
no,
near
it's
you.
not- Magic.
And I do say shit out
Oh,
loud.
actually, no, she's standing near you, so
And
yes,
I
you
want
have
to
to.
go,
How'd that
No,
happen?
I do it through magical means.
I know, but I still feel real bad.
He knows he doesn't strike you physically, but you bear the marks of him striking you.
Oh, across
Yeah.
across your neck.
I see a burn mark on your skin.
Slash.
And so you got a 2-for-1.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Okay.
Okay, so at the end of Naomi's turn, because you managed to save Wimble from being insta-killed, A creature rises up out of the water in front of you.
Cool.
It's very ghostly. You can see through it.
It's naked.
And it tries to attack Wimble again.
Does it have to move to attack them?
No, because he's right there.
Well, it's taking an action to rise up out of the water.
So, and this is its third action.
Will that take a... No, because other... Oh,
So the first one was an attack on him
yeah.
No, that
from
was-
the
that was
water.
reflex.
Oh, reflex. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
so it
So it's now got its 3 actions.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
one action is to rise up, and then it gets to attack. So on its attack, it rolls a natural 1.
Hey!
Dies.
Can I-
Evaporates.
Is that the Pathfinder too?
Yes, it is.
Because I need to check on AoEs. Because I still have AoE, maybe.
Okay, so on its natural 1.
I critted it. Maybe. I tried.
It crits itself.
Which would be very hard to do.
Crits the bed.
Okay, and it on the natural 1, it ends its turn just staring at you.
So you go, ooh,
Ooh.
look at that. So it's my turn now. I
No.
think. No.
Standing beside it, coming out of the water, is the second one.
Oh, look.
This one attacks Aurora.
Hang on. So creature within your reach uses manipulation action or move action. Makes a range check or leave the square to do any of that? Or
Didn't leave the square, didn't make a ranged attack.
didn't move at all, did it?
It just
It did it.
popped out of
step.
a
Cool, I
step.
just want to ask because this is part of the AoE. That's all. Cool.
Because I know that.
Yeah,
That's why I
that's-
specifically said
No,
as
that's cool.
part of that they did this.
Cool.
So would a 31 hit Aurora?
It does.
Aurora gets to make a fortitude save. This is one way you don't want to roll a 1.
Okay, let's try to reverse.
Stop saying that, Martin.
He rolls not a 1.
25?
25. Okay, so you become drained 1.
So that's 9 points off my top.
And take a further 17 points of damage.
Okay. So that's 133.
That also reduces your constitution save
By how much?
by 1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what do these things look like? Like
They look
clear
like ghosts.
So they look like ghosts in robes. So the version of it is a white robe.
Yep.
Looks like Orko from He-Man, but
Very
sexier.
And its second attack may actually be a critical fumble.
Again. You're helping us here.
So I get plus 20.
27.
Not a crit, just a miss.
You're lucky.
But if it had a third attack, it probably would have been a critical fumble.
Yep.
Okay, so then it is Wimble's go.
Now, I'm trained in acrobatics, and there's a thing called tumble through where I can stride up to my speed.
Yep.
But the description says you can try to move through the space of one enemy. Does that mean I have to, or can I?
No, it says you can choose to move through a space of an enemy where normally you cannot.
Okay.
Normally an enemy stops your movement.
I'm going to I'm going to try and move away my full range by just tumbling, so to try not to provoke any attacks of opportunity it might have.
Okay, I believe you were actually doing that against one of their...
A reflex DC they have to do.
So you're doing against their reflex DC?
I'm doing an acrobatics check against the enemy's reflex DC. Yeah.
Okay, you do this, you are risking 2 attacks.
Because risk of it.
Because there are 2 of them there. So,
Cool.
I have the number.
He has the number.
Have the number. All right.
This is one we don't want to roll a 1 either.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Well, I'm sort of seeing how many times I can actually get that to come out at 50%.
Let's do this.
Please don't be one.
It's not.
15, 32.
32, you move out without them noticing you. They seem to have been focusing on Aurora.
All right. And my move is
Is
30,
that
so
a
I
lady or
move
man?
30 away.
Alright. It's a lady, thank you.
That's what they're
I
saying.
say, thanks for having me. I'm out of here. And then so I've still got 2 actions. So I'm going to cast. I'm just going to cast cantrip, electric arc, because it can strike 2 things.
Just be careful you don't do critical fumbles on that, because these guys are right next to where you were.
It's okay.
Sorry, I'm freaking out a bit. I've got a
Has
bit
that
too-
sculpture always been there, Martin?
The
I
big.
should say yes, but no.
No.
It
okay.
was in your bedroom, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's cool.
Come on, load.
I like saying yes, it is, and then people go, oh.
No,
I am oblivious.
Well, considering the glass cabinets were on this wall,
Okay, they get a reflex save against this.
the main reason I moved was to put that in there, and then it turned out to be a good spot to stick the computer and stuff.
1, 1, 1, 1, 3.
There's a 2.
Is
two.
there a
There's-
roll for the creature?
Yeah, there is a reflex. So that 4, 7 plus 11. 11 electricity damage, and they get to roll a reflex. Oh, sorry, 27.
Okay, first one rolls a 26.
Takes 11 damage.
Second
Maybe.
one rolls a 27.
Okay.
Half damage, isn't it?
I'll just make sure it's 27. I think it's.
Because that's your spell DC, isn't it? That
It
they're
is
doing.
spell DC.
Yeah. Yes, it probably
Oh.
would be.
Mark got to read his skills a bit better. I had a free roll on the fortitude, so
On a what?
I'll use a resolve as a free action to roll the fortitude. Yeah. Okay. I've got
Sorry,
it.
sorry,
Well, you
sorry.
got a success.
Yeah, it was 27. So
Fortune.
yeah, one takes
Oh,
11.
that's not fair.
The other one will
Oh,
take
yeah.
round down. Is
I've
it
also
round
got
down
the-
or round up?
Round down.
This is electricity damage, so I don't know if that matters anything, but 11 and 5.
So, you roll, yeah, okay, so... Okay, apparently you didn't harm the first one, the second one.
You didn't.
So 5 damage damage reduction or something.
And only slightly singed the other one.
Mm.
So to notice the water around them seems to be soaking up most of your electricity.
Hurting all of them more. Yeah. No, guess not.
Okay, so now it is Avery and Terry. The second
Okay.
day.
So, the first thing that Avery says is, "Get out of the water! I think it's bad." That's the first thing he says.
You look across the shoulder at me and just giving you going. Really look kind of thing. Yeah.
Second thing he's going to do is he's going to cast slow on
Or
what?
Aurora.
No, on one of the
I
creatures.
couldn't help but ask.
So, one of the creatures. So, they make a saving throw, a fortitude saving throw.
They might have possessed Aurora. I'm not sure.
DC 27.
Okay, so first one, you doing it on both?
No, it's only a one creature.
Okay, it actually rolled a 27.
Oh, really? On its fortitude?
Yep,
Oh, lucky
it actually
bugger.
did.
So, in that, it's...
Required to roll a 19 on the dice, but it made it.
So, on a success, it says the target is slowed one for one round.
So probably only take one action.
No, it reduces your actions by one. That's what
Yeah.
it means.
Yeah. If it was a failure, it's slowed for 1 minute.
Okay.
And then if it was a crit failure, it's slowed 2 for 1 minute.
Okay,
So that's the 3 Avery actions.
And you have 2 Terry actions.
2 Terry actions. So Terry, go. How far away are they?
They would be about 40 feet from you because everyone was trying to stay out of Wimble's. I'm going to do my zone magic test.
I hope you learn to listen to that one.
Okay, so
Hey, at least he didn't lick the water.
Yeah, that's another total camper.
so he's a little bit too. He would take him 2 actions to get there, to get close enough.
He can spend his actions getting there.
He could do.
He
So
could.
soak up some damage from Aurora. Instead, maybe. Aurora's not.
No, he decides to sit back and watch.
Aurora's less than half hit
Yeah.
points. Just heads up.
He was looking around for Wimble, but saw that Wimble had run away.
I can see,
So-
I can see another death incoming from me right now. So yeah.
Wimble's a master of acrobatics. I like to think he did a backflip and then some cartwheels as his part of his tumble away.
And apparently you were so good that these creatures have stopped looking at you.
Yeah. Good.
And then we're up to Aurora. Yeah.
Aurora.
So the one that hit me, you run funny, right?
Yeah. They're both in front of you, technically.
Well, I'm going for the one that hit me.
Yep.
So I'm going. I look at you and go. Yeah, typical. I'm at the front taking all the damage. Okay. And I'll just go, swing.
Okay.
Yeah. Now,
Slow as a level
using my free
3.
action. This is like, I'm going to challenge one. The one I'm going to hit. So, is that one that's been slowed? Or is it which one?
It is the one that has been slowed.
Okay. So I'll challenge that one. So I get an extra dice for my damage.
Yep.
Also being a Ronin, and this is what I've got to check with you later, I get +1 to attacks, and my armor class is increased against +1 against it. So it's only plus. I'm not sure it scales with level. I'll talk to you about that later. So,
If
okay.
you scaled with level, then you'd be far more devastating. A +1 is still a big bonus.
24.
24 is just a hit.
That was pretty low. Well, okay. So let's work this out. Not really. Uh, 24.
24 damage. It
And-
takes some of that.
4 points of fire damage on that one. So.
4 points of fire damage.
Oh, on that. That's out of the 24.
Okay, so is that part of the, was it 24 points of total damage?
Total damage, yeah. So, 20 points of normal damage, 4 points of fire.
Okay. Apparently your fire had no effect.
That's fine. I thought. Okay.
Move away from the water. Get them out of the water.
I'll roll again. That's a second action. So. Oh, that's going to be crit.
Including the -5?
I'll leave them at -5. That's 22 plus 12.
34.
34. And that's with the
-5,
-5?
yes.
Okay. Then it is if it's a 34, it's a crit.
Crit. Okay. What's going to hurt? That's better rolls. That's 17. Oh, that's a bad one. 18.
Just need to check the rules on crit.
26.
Because some things can't be critted.
There's the 68.
I think things like swarms and oozes can't, but I. Yeah.
68, 24 fire. Okay. I'll wait for now. I've got the.
So how much are you doing?
Okay, 68 normal damage,
68 normal damage.
24 fire.
Just trying to figure out if critical hit is considered precision damage. What are we looking at damage? Yeah, I don't think it's precision damage, so yeah, it works.
Okay.
So how much was it all up?
68 normal damage
68 normal
and
damage.
24 fire. So
And 24 fire. Okay, so we don't need to worry about him being slowed.
He dead.
Yep, he is dead.
now, I've got one action left, right?
Technically, unless you use your speed ability.
Yeah. So one action left. I use my improved resolve
Mhm.
to remove my drained.
Does it remove drain?
Got it, yeah. So I thought just check this all. So
All good.
so I have 2 focus left. So that is my turn.
Is it a manipulate action?
No, it just says
What is the...
improved determination or determine. One action, remove or reduce a condition, doomed, drained, wounded. So I'm not drained anymore. So.
Okay. Then it is Bog and Splat's go. Still thinking,
I'm not throwing any more rocks.
oh, we've had enough crits already today.
True.
You crit hit yourself.
I miss my occult spells.
Okay, so do you have an idea of what you'd like to do? Would you like to yell at, the water is terrible?
What is terrible?
Push her into it.
No, I guess we'll just chill for now. till I look at
Okay,
my
so
spells.
then we're up to Iomi. Iomi, you're next to a big Wraith and Aurora, who looks like she's been beaten up pretty badly.
Yeah, pretty badly.
Do you know what the unit number
The
here is?
first thing I'm going to do is shield. It's a cantrip. Gives me a +1 circumstance only AC until the start of my next turn.
Yep.
And it allows you to use block reaction as well.
I'll get something like that as well. So.
The other thing I'm going to do is days.
What was
So
it?
because days takes 2 actions, so I can cast more than one spell as long as I don't go beyond 3 actions, right?
That's correct, yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to do days, which has got a range of 60 feet.
Yep.
They have to do a will saving throw against my DC.
Yep.
My DC is 27.
They got a 21. What does it apply to them?
So it does for every 2 levels I have, so I assume that's 4 levels. Because it says heighten +2. Is that what that means?
Heighten +2 means for it heightens twice.
Right.
I'll have a quick look at it.
Days.
Yeah.
Because the power you said heightens to your level,
It
but it
does.
says heighten +1.
Heighten +1 means it can go to every level, every spell level. Heighten +2 means it should be every second level.
Days a cantrip, is it?
Right. So does that make it a 4th level?
It's always a 5th level spell. So what that means for days is at first character level. So you do your ability modifier in damage. At 5th level, you do 1d6 plus your ability mod. At 9th level, you do 2d6 plus your ability mod.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll do the 2d6, and my ability modifier is 17.
No, it's the spellcasting
No,
modifier.
the ability modifier. You're right. So it's 4.
Yeah.
Because that's my wisdom. It's +4.
So it's 4 plus 2d6.
Yeah, and I rolled 6, so that's 10 damage.
10 damage, yep.
And it says something about it didn't critically fail, did it?
It did not.
No, so that's fine. Yeah, so it does 10 damage.
Okay. And it does take all that damage. Oh, actually it takes half that damage. These things be nasty. Okay, so Aurora hasn't moved away, and I mean you're just out of its reach because it hasn't moved.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
It turns and attacks Aurora.
It makes sense.
First one is a 30.
Yes.
That hits you.
So fortitude
Okay.
save.
What you save? $32, okay.
32
Successful.
is still 1 point of drain.
No successes at all.
Success.
Yeah.
So it's
more
like
just for this.
it's like my slow, where even if you succeed, you still have something happen.
That's cool. That's what I
So,
thought I was
and you take 12 points of negative damage. So if you fail or critically fail, it gets worse.
So when I've cleared that drain, they got back again, but I've got it back again then. Yep, cool, okay. So,
And then it has a second swing at you.
fair enough.
And apparently it is going to
Misses.
stop at that point because they only got an 18, of which you're...
Critical fail.
Yeah.
28 for me at the moment.
Actually, it was a 17, so it's definitely a critical fail. And so you get...
Does it drain itself?
can't.
Does it put its hand in its mouth?
It doesn't have a mouth. You just got little glowy eyes like Walker.
Does it scratch on its eyes?
Sure. It scratches its eye by sticking its whole hand through its head.
I'll just put it out there.
Just want something.
Just want something.
It's doing little rabbit ears with its hand throughout its head.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Okay, then Wimble. You've got the rabbit creature using its fingers as ears.
Okay. I'm going to... Is there any sort of rocks or anything around on the ground? Like
Yes, there are. You just have to ask Black.
There's always rocks.
You look around,
You
it's
want a
behind
rock?
you a rock.
I'm catching with... I'm doing a telekinetic projectile from Splat's hand to, at the creature.
Does Splat technically have to let go, or can you go flying with it?
So you're going to send Splat along with it.
Say, let go, Splat! And then
Okay. He tosses it up in the air for you.
okay, cool. Right.
You think he's doing the equivalent of pull?
I'm just do an attack roll, or is it a... I think it is.
It is, I believe, a spell attack roll.
Okay.
Because you're using your spell to attack.
Yeah, so it's plus 17. 31.
31 is a hit, not a crit.
Okay.
Splat looks disappointed at you.
He's thinking to himself, I could have
He
done
put- he
so
put-
much
He
better.
points at her a thumbs up, puts a you can,
Doing this right? Yes. Rolling bad. 12.
So 12. Okay, you see a symbol of Splat appear on it for a moment as it hits. It was one of his rocks after all. He wanted to add his little bit in there.
It burns.
Then I finally draw my hammer.
Yep.
Hammer time.
Still not quite glow.
It's a magical hammer, isn't it?
It is magical hammer.
Then basically everyone hears the hum of it being pulled out and readied. Almost
Doors
like
here.
Doors here.
all magical items are visible when powered. So if someone's walking around with items that you don't need to do anything to activate, they're always the
Humming.
equivalent of ripping magic, that sort of stuff, or leaving a
It's
trail
not
behind
very
them.
stealthy.
I have a flame thing.
You can't really be very stealthy when you're carrying around massively powerful items.
Mm.
You might even be doing the equivalent of Tinkerbell behind you with pixie dust as you're walking along carrying magical stuff.
Yeah.
So everyone knows where Aurora is.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is Wimble and Avery and Terry.
Okay. So,
Terry's looking at you going, now?
yeah, so Terry decides to move over and try and drag Aurora away from the creatures.
You know it's going to have an attack when it hits.
Well, it takes 2 actions to get to you. It doesn't actually do anything. Like,
Okay, yeah.
he's there,
That's right.
but he doesn't do it. He
Cool.
can't do anything else.
That's it. So more as well just I'll let you know. 'cause-
Yeah.
But he can attack over the top.
He's only got 2 actions, remember?
No, when he has his next turn. He
Oh,
can
yeah,
literally
yeah,
take it
yeah.
off top.
Yeah, because you're like there. I'm just down there.
That's right. And I don't think that's going to do anything.
So that's good.
Yeah, I might cast another slow on the remaining creature.
It critically failed.
Whee! So it's slow 2. For however long. Slow is slowed 2 for 1 minute. So for pretty much the rest of this combat.
So that's 2 actions, isn't it? So
For 1 minute, so that is 10 actions.
that it won't be able to hit me. Maybe.
No, it can still attack.
Oh, it has 1 action.
Has 1 action.
So 1 is the minimum attack. Okay, yeah.
So if you move out of the way,
Yeah, okay.
then he's
And
good.
then it is Aurora's go. Will you let it have that time, or will you go to town on it with your solo?
I'm going to town, of course. Okay, good. Move the challenge over across.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going. You're next, and then I attack. 36.
36 is a critical hit.
Okay. 6, 20, 26 plus 8. It's 34. 68 again on that bit for physical damage. And I'm assuming I don't have to count fire, do we?
No, count fire because it does come in handy.
And 14 of fire. 68 physical, 14 fire.
They're storing up all the fire you do and they're going to shoot it back at you.
Splat.
That's what Martin wants to know.
Yeah. There we go. It looks pretty bad, I assume.
Well, if I could get math right, it would look even worse. So, technically, before you added the fire, you killed it.
Can I singe the water around it?
And it just, evaporates with your...
Steam.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, need healing now. Because I am almost 100 points below my hit point. Oh, and can I use...
And Koya says behind you that that was a wraith.
And I'll use my last action, or the third one, to do my second focus to get rid of that bad rain.
So it's very hard to get rid of that. Otherwise, you got to wait 24 hours.
No, I've only got 1 focus left for the day now, so...
I believe there's a refocus action you can do.
Read up on this now.
Because refocus allows you during the equivalent of a short rest to get one of your focus back.
But you're still drained, aren't you?
What's that? Oh yeah, drain 1.
And you've got lots. You need healing too, because you're almost dead. So you're almost dead. You're almost dead. You're almost dead.
I'm not almost dead. I just
No,
smacked
no,
myself
no.
with a rock a little bit.
Okay. So, I'll go to Koya, go, any way you can heal me, please, Koya? I'm looking a bit rough at the moment. So, like 46 out of 142.
So I don't know
So
what the.
if you do 10 minutes performing deeds of samurai goodness,
Yeah.
um,
You want focus point, Bill.
you can regain 1 focus point. But you can only do that if you've spent 1 focus point since you last regained focus points. Which means you can actually do it now, but you can't do it twice to get back both focus points.
Well, I'll do that because I'm exhausted because I've just been copying.
Okay, so you do this whole describe your samurai focusedness.
Okay, so what I do, I put out these little.
Do you wax on,
I-
wax off?
No, put these little.
Yes, but he keeps her clothes on this time.
Hey, that's after hours. So I put these little statues. One's of my samurai. God, I can't remember the name right now because I have my other character sheet. And it's got 2 little. It's like incest things next to it. It's little things. I put these little
Incest.
In.
I knew you were in the assistant.
Incense.
It was a slip of the tongue,
Anyway,
which you managed to keep this time.
He's
What
been
he likes
hanging,
to
you
do
could go on that one.
he's been hanging out too much with
He'd like to have a
with
slip of
in
the
the temple of
I'm focused
Callisto.
now onto my statue. Anything else? So I put
So-
it-
So
your
the
statue
goddess of
of,
Callisto
Naomi?
approves.
No, it's the statue of the samurai girl. I've got it written on again.
Isn't
That was his
Naomi?
brother.
I do a picture of the back of her. So, But it's basically and I just put
So,
that.
and that's not even your love of your life.
It is in my eyes. Depends who you talk to.
That's Grace's character.
I don't know. I think you did that. Okay. Anyway, so I'll just do that. I'll sit there for 10 minutes, just being
Thinking about incest.
Can I regain focus as well, Martin?
You can. And how would you like to regain your focus clerically? Because amusingly, the example it gives is you can tend to people's wounds to regain focus.
So you could cure Wimble.
No, it's not actually doing anything useful. It's tending.
Okay. So you just like
Didn't
stand
look
there and
at
go.
the wound I put on my own forehead.
Or it's like changing dressings.
Okay.
Wiping down perspiration. Saying they're there.
Can I get you a cup of tea?
The sort of cleric I am.
I know. That's why I'm saying. How would you like to do it? I said that's how they mention clerics doing it. How does your cleric refocus?
When I refocus, I basically have a gradually written in the name that I go over and fight.
You sort of were dropping in and out a bit there. Try again, please.
I have written in Atlantic.
Okay, so you're
I pull out my scroll page and I go over and I recite it to myself.
Okay, you're reciting what's in Aslanti to yourself.
Yeah.
Yep, that would work. And people see you pulse with an inner glow while you're doing so.
I assume my birthmark glows during this process too.
It glows even brighter than the rest of you. So we've got two people doing one of them thinking about incest and one of them glowing.
My sister.
Don't worry, we'll nickname him
I'm
Luke
your
later.
sister. I'm your sister.
Yeah.
I've got a wand of cure light wounds,
Yeah.
so
You can
I can heal somebody.
you stab him and make him feel better.
Yeah, I stab him, make him feel. I don't know what that restores him for. So I don't know what the equivalent
Full
of.
health.
No, I don't think it's going to give you that.
Okay, I believe you do the equivalent of the heal.
So heal is, let's see, heal. Boink, 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 boink. H. Where is H? After that. Okay. Heal. 1d8. You restore 1d8 of hit points.
Do you want to roll it on me?
Yep, he.
How many people have done it?
You get 5 hit points back.
Thanks.
Someone's banging.
What?
What?
She
What was
said
that?
how many people are
party
dying.
members are damaged?
Oh, how many past members are damaged? We have the samurai.
I'm of 46 hit points out of 142.
So the samurai is heavily damaged. So I should actually put some of that up so it's easy to tell.
I'm not going to the front of you again for the rest
Is
of
he the
that.
only one that needs healing?
No.
Wimble's down to 23.
Wimble's down to 23.
That's about, and I think Splat.
Out of you've got
So
like
Mark,
70
how many
something,
points
haven't
you
you?
Currently 69.
Oh yeah, 69 because he's still got a
Yeah,
condition
how
that
many
he's got to
points do you
get
currently
fixed.
have?
46.
That's what I
With
was
one
asking.
sleep should fix that.
46.
I only have the equivalent of a scrape knee.
Okay, so our witch. How many hit points does the witch have?
91.
Ooh, that's a tough witch.
Okay,
Right.
so I've got
That is a real
So I'm
tough
currently
witch.
at 89.
You're tougher than Terry these days.
It's because my daddy was an orc.
So you should be the one in front, taking the hits.
If I knew what the heck I was doing, maybe I'd have a crack.
There we go. How much do you have total?
So highest I can have is 91. I currently have 89.
Terry has, Avery has
Give me a sec, I'm
78.
just getting that onto the page so I actually have the right amount of hit point showing.
The one that... Oh, hang on. Can I do, like, channel energy? Is that a thing I can do still?
I believe when you cast heal, you can do it as a 3-round action to heal multiple people, but it's using up a spell slot.
Yeah, so it said the number of actions you spend when casting the spell determines its target's range, area, and other parameters.
What's his
Yeah, no, I don't have
the
the spell heal. But
currently
as far as the divine font,
23 of 69 because I've got a condition.
oh, okay, don't worry, I've figured out how that works now.
Okay. And what's Avery's hit points?
78.
How many spell slots
One?
should I have
80.
at 5th level when I'm in level 9?
He might have changed since.
You have generally 3 at most levels. Yeah, could you?
I'll check out.
Oh, actually, I've got it straight here. So you're at 9th level. You've got 5 cantrips, 3 first, 3 second, 3 third, 3 fourth, and 2 fifth. Plus your you get additional heal and harm spells of that level, equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier. What's your charisma?
So, is my level 5? Can I get a question?
You get 2 normal spells plus what's your charisma modifier?
My charisma modifier.
Yes, what is your charisma modifier?
Give me 1 sec. It is 3.
3. So you can do 4 heal spells outside of your normal spells that are maximized to 5th level. You get that as part of your divine font.
Yeah. Yeah, so I get 4 bonus spell slots.
They're not,
healing or
they're-
harm.
they're not spell slots, they are the equivalent of focus spells. So you can't use them for anything but heal.
Heal or harm. Because I have versatile font.
Yeah, versatile font. Okay, so you can harm people as well. So is one of your clerical feats was versatile?
Yeah.
Okay. And back to fixing character. Let's see, where are we?
So you wanted to know Terry. Terry is
What is Avery's hit points?
78.
78, and it's currently on 78, I'm assuming.
Yes, he hasn't tasted any damage.
Okay.
Because he's a smart little halfling. He doesn't go and look at himself in the water.
It's just looking in the pond. There
What
could have
could,
been some coins in there.
what could go wrong? And how many does Terry have?
Been
He
wishing
has
for them.
80 unless you've changed it. So that
We'll
was
fix
what.
it later.
Yeah.
That's good to have now. I'm just making sure I at least have the basic one where it's done right.
Avery's not smart. He rubs out markings in the ground when they're there for a good reason.
They're not there for a good reason. They're there
They've
for.
saved our butt.
So
They're there for
how
a
much
crazy
healing
reason.
did you drop, Grace?
Say that again?
How much
Just
healing did
rubbing
you drop
dicks
for
all over
people?
the
Because
place.
if you have a look, you've got
You were doing it.
Wimble
You were doing
with
it wrong.
about 75% damage, and Aurora with about the same.
But what I'm impressed
Yeah,
about
so
is that
this one I'm working out because
Callista is having an effect
I now
on
have
Aurora.
heal. Which
Yeah.
I
Really?
totally
When did that happen?
realized
So
had.
he experienced a massage in one of his lives at a temple to get healed, and
You walked out for smile on his face.
So, if I'm heightening this spell,
Yep.
That's
how many
hilarious.
times? It's a heighten
rub and
plus
tug.
1. So to heighten it to 5th level, that means it's 5 times. The extra part is times 5, right?
Times 4 because it's already level 1.
and then I'm
yep.
pretty sure that he got involved with an orgy as well of elves that
So
were
if
also
you do the positive
praying to
energy,
her as well.
30 foot
So,
burst.
like, sorry,
the ice,
So I'll be able to
snow
do
one?
Yeah,
5
That had the
D8 plus
pouches?
16.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Depends on if you're doing it on a specific creature. If you're doing it on one person, you can do 5d8 plus 16. If you're doing it in an area, you can do 5d8.
Hang on, it's not plus 16 though, it's plus 40.
Oh, yep. So yeah.
58 plus 40 if I do it on one person.
Yep. You don't get the multiples of 8 if you do it in an area.
Yeah, so it's either 5d8 to a bunch of people in an area or 5d8 plus 40 to one person.
That is correct.
And how many people need healing?
3 technically. If you look on the Skype, you should see the damaged people at the top of the screen.
Matt and Mark.
Yep, and he does have is it
2
2
points.
whole points of damage?
And he's okay.
I
So.
also have damage as well, but I can't use heal on.
If you do the 3-round burst, it heals yourself as well.
Okay, well why don't we do that?
Okay, so roll 5d8.
Just trying to do it.
Move all my dice away.
She can do that 5 times a day.
4.
She can do it more than that. She can actually drop it 6 times a day if she's got it as her prepared spells.
Did you hear me?
I can hear you. How much did you get?
24.
24. Okay, so that puts Wimble on 47 and Horori on 70, and everyone else should be healed.
So you're back up to your full.
Yeah, Richard, he's right.
It's okay.
So, well, you're at,
Well, I need to give Ferrari a little bit more
He can go back into battle
heavy
again.
healing.
he could probably take a direct one and still
Yeah.
potentially not heal fully.
But that'll make it much easier, yeah. I'm half hit points at the
So
moment.
you can have a 2 action touch on him. Per.
Yeah, do that.
So that'll be the plus 41 on it.
Plus 40 is 58.
How much was that?
58.
58.
You're
Yep.
fully healed. Winner, winner.
But that was 58 on Mark, not on Matt.
Yeah.
So that's
So both of them still have damage. So that leaves Wimble with about 22 damage, and Horori with about 14 damage. So not much. I'm sure they can survive a big hit.
yeah, I'll be alright now. A little bit better. Thank you. I'll give you a hug.
Alright.
I know, dust off all the blood and all that stuff, and oh no, not the blood. No, the blood from the problem.
And little Spivvy comes in and smacks Wimble on the back of the head and delivers some healing.
You love it. You love it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, good one. Good one, Eddie. She's drawing her symbols of splat. I say she's doing it wrong.
Oh, I'm dealing with a thumbs up.
You reminded me.
Okay, so
I
Spivvy heals you
forgotten
fully.
about it.
Oh, 69.
And she sort of looks at you and goes, or she goes over and gives you a basic one. Healing you fully.
Basic.
She gives you a first level heal.
Oh no, I thought
memorized.
she's gonna give me the finger. No.
Smack you around.
No, she smacks your nose.
I would have seen Bruce go laughing at that.
It says, stop hitting your friends. They won't be your friends much longer if you keep hitting them. And then flies off.
And I said I never had friends in the first place. I said to Miko. Then I go into a stance and go,
And Miko goes, Wimble's my friend.
We do our secret handshake.
They pulled off their secret handshake, which you'd never seen before.
Really?
And I burst into the Harori song.
Oh no, I'm walking the back. I'm going to the back of the caravan with talking to the winter wolf. He was gnawing on my bones, and I'm going. Last time I saved Wimble.
Save me from your sword.
Oh no. Last time I'm going to sit back and go. No.
And Wimble's going, I might live longer.
No, I'm not even going to run in. I'm just going to sit back and watch.
Winter Wolf turns to you and says, well, that's what I do.
I know. I just got to learn off you more often.
Okay.
Wimble goes over to Aomi and says, "Thank you for saving me twice there."
Yeah, well, you need to stop doing things, Wimble. Stop trying to make friends. We've had this conversation.
You're too little.
You hear Nashru call out over the caravan, that's what goddesses are for.
Damn, Nashru.
I just thought it might have been a wishing pond and there's coins in there. And I flick a silver piece in there. See, I made a wish.
It bounces on the surface
Oh.
Ooh!
and just sort of sits there.
I'll go
Magic.
grab it.
to whip
No, I
that
won't.
out,
I'm just
Wimble.
joking. I'm not going to grab it.
Telepathic.
Yeah,
Get it back.
Nah, that's fine. It'll be one of those traps for another
It's not very nice of you.
a goblin.
Okay, so now that we've sort of enjoyed that little interlude, do we still want to go check out the tree, or do we want to go around?
Well, there was some magic under the tree. I don't know if it was treasure.
Did you get a sense
like
of whether it was?
treasure.
Did you get a good vibe or a bad vibe about
Just
this?
a magic vibe.
Just a magic vibe.
Yeah, magic vibes.
I
They're
think
always
my
good.
vibe sensors are off, so I'm just gonna sit over here for a bit.
Terry and I will fly over to the tree.
You fly over to the tree. It appears to be
I'm going to take this opportunity to go to the bathroom, guys. I'm just going to chuck myself on mute.
That's fine. You fly over to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the tree, you can see behind the tree on the far side of the cavern, which no one's been able to see yet, a body slumped against the ground.
Ooh. Hey guys, there's a dead guy over here.
Oh, I'm still at the back of the caravan. Not listening.
Do you know it's dead?
It looks very dead.
I start walking around the pool, but like 10 feet away from the edge.
Okay, I fly over to have a look at the dead body.
You fly over and land next to the dead body. Looks like it died a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Want me to lift it out of there?
No, I don't think so.
Zip zap zippity.
What can I look at for that? So, I don't think I've got medicine. No, I don't. Yeah, I'll give it a try anyway. Even though I'm not trained in it.
Did you want me to look at it? I'm training this.
Are you trained in medicine?
I
You can come round if you want. It'll take you probably a bit longer.
I can hover it.
Is Wimble anywhere near?
I can
No,
hover it out of the
I'm
pool.
on the other side of the cabin at the
As long as
moment.
Wimble's not within 10 feet of me, I'm okay.
Is the body in the pool or is
No,
it?
it's on the banks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on the back side
It's
of
on
the
the
tree.
on the side of the pool.
Yeah.
I reckon they got touched by those wonderful creatures that you got. 'Cause remember, you got drained and got old.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this guy just got a little bit more old.
I like to think distinguished, but you know.
I come around, look over your shoulder,
Yep,
got a 20 on my medicine check, and go on.
definitely dead.
Hard to tell. It's sort of face down.
You want to touch him?
What does it smell like?
I keep my hammer out and I go, these dead bodies.
Well, I'm more looking at the body. Does it look like any features I've seen before? And is it a humanoid kind of? Is it size? That kind of stuff I'm looking at more than anything else. Even though I see the face is turned the other way. I'm just looking at just some general appearance things of it.
And I'm back.
And you're back.
Terry's gonna take the risk.
Yep.
And he's gonna turn the body over.
Okay.
Dun, dun,
Turn the body over. I just have to look something up.
Am I detecting anything magical that I don't normally detect?
Nothing that you don't normally detect.
Are we anywhere near it? How's Splat reacting to this body?
Well, you've been following along behind people, so he's
Yeah.
not having a good look because you had this talk to him about interfering with other people's stuff.
Why would I have that talk with him?
Because other people had that talk with you
Oh, okay.
on a many occasion. And after about, a whole travelling trip of Splat going through their gear and leaving rocks.
Yeah. It's presents. He's a nice boy.
Okay, so Terry flips him over.
Mm-hmm.
As Terry flips him over, I'll get people to make a perception roll.
Perception. Natural 20.
22. It's not that great.
30.
36.
18.
We're gonna know some shit.
You get a 36?
Yeah, it was a natural 20.
Time to roll a natural 20. Good time for me to roll a natural 20.
Did you roll a natural 20?
What combo?
Okay, so you had... What was your total?
36.
What was everyone else's perception?
23?
30.
18.
So...
No, 22, sorry.
22... Bug and Splat had
30.
30... Aurora had
18.
18. You rolled badly.
It's alright. I don't have
It
to
doesn't
win.
happen very often.
I don't have to win everything.
Are we rolling perception?
Yep.
Try rolling perception.
I only got 25.
You rolled a 5 on the dice.
Okay,
So you got what?
25.
25, okay. So, Avery and Terry,
I rolled bad. Like, that would be very, very bad.
you're breaking up a little bit. Try again.
So I said, I know I roll badly, Martin, but that would require some real skill.
Well, hey, it was hard to tell because we only got one of the two numbers come through. So that's why I had to clarify, this seemed way too slow. So, Avery and Terry, when you flip it over, you notice that while everyone else is leaving one shadow, the buddies are leaving two, and one of them's moving.
Really? Again? Okay. Terry backs away and Avery what does Avery want to do? Avery wants to he also notices the shadow, so he jumps on the back of Avery and Terry, and Terry flies into the air.
Okay. You move away.
I move away.
I love this. Everyone just moves away and lets Aurora deal with it. Yeah.
Okay, so you all watch as Avery and Terry fly up off the ground. As the shadow rises up out of the ground from the body itself and lashes out at... Who have we got remaining standing there?
Pretty much everybody else.
So I don't trust anything short of me at the moment.
Apparently it's going for Wimple.
Oh.
Oh!
I guess,
No problem with that at all. No, I'm good.
did it come towards me?
You gonna watch it?
It didn't need to. It popped up. You were all standing around it.
Oh, okay.
Turned over.
So
Maybe
it
it's a
swings
nice
at you,
shadow.
I see
critically hitting you.
Yeah, I see that. I saw the flashing dice over there.
You just needed to get healed just to die again, didn't you?
Well, what are the special things it does?
Ouch.
Drag,
Okay, so
drag my soul out?
that is 46 negative damage.
Ow!
Miami.
Nice.
Back down to 23.
Did you find the
I'm going to do Protective Sacrifice again
Yep.
and take half of that.
Okay, so you take 15 of that.
So add yourself 15 back up again.
Move that around. And then you get to make a...
Save of some kind.
Actually, you don't.
Oh,
Not on this one.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to grab your shadow.
Your shadow.
Yup. And starts pulling on it.
Give it back.
You
Sure
have
there's a song about
become
shadows.
Enfeebled 3.
People 3.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
And it actually rips your shadow from your body.
Whee!
Because it's critical, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Conditions. What are the conditions here?
So on a critical hit, it can actually do that.
What was it? What was your thing?
Turn off the lights.
Enfeebled.
Can't have a shadow if
Enfeebled.
there's no light.
Physically
Problem
weakened. Status
think
penalty
so.
to strength-based rolls and DCs, including strength-based attack rolls, damage rolls, athletic checks. Yeah.
You're pretty much done. Yeah.
Your strength has been sapped away. 6, 9, 10.
So, how bad is enfeebled?
Pretty bad. 6,
On the
19.
rate of feeblement, it's going to be pretty bad.
So take a status penalty equal to the value on strength-based rolls and DCs.
Including
And
attack rolls.
strength-based rolls.
Damage
So
rolls.
attack rolls are only strength-based attack rolls.
And athletics checks. So you can't athletic your way out.
Acrobatics.
He can
Acrobatics.
acrobatic his way out, but
But
he
you can't climb rocks and stuff like that.
Can't do it.
Can't swim in the water.
Okay, so and that was its first strike.
One
Why did
action.
why
We
did
got
it
another
come
2
over
to go.
here?
It does. So let's see. It decides to swing the next one out at Aurora.
That's right.
Just what you do.
Surprise, surprise.
Now, I can fix that.
You can.
I've got to use a focus to make that a normal hit.
Okay, you take the crit away and make it a normal hit. So
Down to 1 focus. I've got that action. So.
How many
Considering
focus
you-
points do people have?
I have 3 now.
maximum of 3.
Okay. Do I have any or?
You get them from getting special abilities that give you focus.
Okay, right. Yeah.
So normally when you have a focus ability, like you have 1 focus ability, you augment.
Yeah.
So you got that at first level, and that
Yeah.
gives you focus 1.
Okay, right. Yeah.
So you can
So I
use
have
that.
1 focus.
That's
One focus.
That was my great resolve.
So it's 21 points of negative damage to Aurora.
Yep.
And that's its last action because, amusingly enough, still Shadow, while it has no attack roll, is not an attack.
Okay.
So he only had a -5 to his attack. It's like yank, plunk,
Whack.
punch. So I do love its ability. It is very nice. So, just so you know, Wimble's Shadow has now animated as well.
Oh! So now we've got a shadow attack.
You got 2 shadows, but it's not acting this round because
What a
it's just
handsome
been-
shadow.
It's about to kill us all.
Oh, so our perception was our initiative, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay, cool.
So, next person we have is Bug and Splat.
So you are now facing
You're gonna
2
put-
shadows.
You're going to put the lights out.
Yeah. Shadows can't function when there's no light. Right?
I'm sure there's logic there.
Basic physics. If a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it.
Makes
That
it
didn't
one.
really
Make a
actually
sound.
fall.
No, it didn't make a sound.
There's
It
also the
fell.
fact that the shadow has risen up off the ground where there's no light source and attacks someone.
Yeah.
But okay, that's okay. That works in your logic.
No. I don't know. I don't have any fucking spells. I don't know. What's the body doing that it came off of? It's just dead. It's just a dead body.
Sort of sitting there. It got rolled over and it's got little demon horns out the front of its head.
Ah, do we know what sort of critter it is?
Maybe you should ask
You want to spend
Splat.
time looking at that? You want to spend an action?
Brief glance, yeah. I've got nothing better to do.
Sure. Give me a nature roll.
Nature. I know that I'm trained in nature, but I
In
haven't
which
done the
case
full
that
thing
is,
yet.
So nature
That's-
there.
that's
Oh,
my
that's your
old
old
sheet,
one.
yeah.
So
It's 9
basically,
plus,
plus 2.
2
plus your ability.
Your intelligence.
So intelligence is +4.
So
Yes.
that means 15 to the roll.
11 plus 15.
26.
Yeah.
You recognize it as a tiefling. Okay, so you've got 2 more actions left. You feel very useful.
What's Splat doing?
Splat's holding up a rock.
Just look at Splat. Splat just wants me to throw a rock again.
He thinks you're doing so well at it so far.
I'm gonna throw a rock at a shadow.
He shrugs.
Can he be more useful?
He shakes his head.
No.
Let's quickly bring up the witch, see if it works on there quickly.
You have a feeling he's supposed to be your familiar, you're not supposed to be his.
Yeah, but in the absence of any spells. He probably knows my spells better than I do at this point.
He does.
Okay, now.
But GM doesn't.
Yeah. Fair. The only thing I know I'll have is like slumber, but I doubt I can use slumber against shadows.
You could do one thing.
What about the tree? Do we think like the source of power is the tree, like, or it's coming from under the tree?
Magic coming from under the tree.
Splat can just start digging a hole.
Do you want to send him towards the
No, I don't. I don't want to hurt the little fellow. I'll just chill. Or watch.
Okay.
Observe.
You observe. Ayumi is up.
I think I found something to do next time.
So, one thing I'll point out to you here, Grace, is when you do the area heal, you actually harm undead at the same time.
And this thing is undead, I'm assuming. Okay, so if I could jump down and be
You would assume that a shadowy creature would be undead in most cases.
Yeah. Well, that would have not been at this point. Really. It's only one action, right? No, 3 actions because I'm doing area of effect.
It would be 3 actions to do an area of effect.
Yep, let's do that then.
Okay, so.
So that way I can heal people around me at the same time.
Yep, roll 5d8.
Do I need to, with a channel energy, have to, like do a spell attack roll to do damage?
No, it is an area effect. He gets a resistance roll against your spell DC,
Right.
which he failed. Potentially critically.
25 damage.
He critically
And
failed.
my DC is 27.
He critically failed.
So what that the damage over?
What that means is you tell me what your damage is, that's how much people heal, and then he'll take twice that.
Yeah. Because the amount 25.
25 of it.
You rolled 25,
Yeah.
then he takes 50, and everyone heals 25.
Oh, God. So, because you are... I'm assuming you have the lesser of... I'm trying to look at dreams. 'cause
Which
you're
is
not-
also good because it heals you back again.
You would know the night
Yeah.
spell. And if rather than
Okay,
26
then that brings us to Wimble.
Yeah, just trying to work it out.
I'm gonna try.
You're missing a shadow.
Do you feel
Get
different?
your shadow back.
He does. He feels enfeebled. He feels weaker. Someone has ripped part of his spirit from him.
Are the 2 shadows in the line?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, sure.
if I cast a lightning bolt, would I hit allies at all?
No. You can line them both up without eating allies, considering one of them was yours.
Okay.
Can you stick it back to your foot with soap like Peter Pan did?
Do what?
Like Peter
Peter
Pan
Pan.
tried to stick it back to his foot with soap.
Well,
I'll try.
technically, I think I would say that Ayumi actually destroyed your shadow. So you have no shadow.
Oh, cool.
I've been followed by a moon.
This will make it easier to sneak around.
Moon shadow.
Alright, so I'm casting Lightning Bolt at my highest level. They get a reflex save.
Loading stuff.
27 is my DC. Is the DC. Lightning Bolt. 60, 12. So that's 20, 36, 40, 47,
It's a damn good roll.
52, and they reflex versus 27.
Okay, it makes the reflex, so that
26.
means 26 points.
And then.
Which is enough to make it just
Poof!
pop.
Oh.
It had 75 and you took it to -1. Thanks to Aomi's wondrous area of positive energy.
La. Yeah, Terry comes back down and goes, geez, I'm glad I missed that.
And you notice Wimble still doesn't have a shadow.
Where do I go? Shadow. Can someone do something about that? Shadow? I need one. Don't I need one? I thought I needed
Is it
one.
a condition?
He has the enfeebled condition.
I think I can fix that. Let me just check.
I don't. Can Splat make me a shadow?
Nothing that duct tape won't fix.
I don't think you'd want the shadow. Splat would get you.
Okay. That's fine.
Splat hands you a rock.
Don't take it.
No thanks.
Don't take it.
No thanks, Splat. Thank you, but
Shadow for your
take
soul.
it.
Penny for your thoughts.
Okay. Cool. No, this is fine. I'm fine. Thanks again, Iomi. Thank you.
Yes.
That's okay.
I can you cast restoration on him. So restoration says reduce the value of a target's clumsy, enfeebled, or stupefied condition by 2. You can instead reduce the 2 of the listed conditions above by 1 each. So what were you? Enfeebled what?
Enfeebled 3.
So you are now enfeebled 1.
Oh, thanks, bro.
I just went, there. It's okay. You'll get your shadow back eventually. I'm sure he's just gone out to get a cup of tea.
Now, if I don't see my shadow, is that how many much more weeks of winter? I can't remember.
The advantage is no one can pinch your shadow at the moment.
I'm invincible.
You could walk in bright sunlight and nobody would know you're there.
I'd like to be outside now, I think, actually. I don't like it in here.
Oh, what's the worst that can happen? Someone animates your shadow to attack you.
Potentially.
I'm going to do the bathroom dash myself.
Yeah, that song stuck in my head.
What?
Moon shadow, moon shadow.
Stop me off.
It's
If
what?
I ever lose my legs.
Yep. It's a great song. I think Avery will plagiarize that for his next song. He also was thinking up a song when you were looking in the pool as well.
Oh, Narcissus.
I wasn't trying to look at myself, I was trying to look at treasure. I already know I'm handsome.
What was it? It was I had it there before.
Wimble's he snuck up behind say Aomi. He's back to back with Aomi, trying to be in her shadow to make it feel like he's got a shadow still.
Naomi will tolerate this with amusement.
So,
If I ever lose my hands, lose my plough, or lose my lands. If I ever lose my eyes, or if my colours all run dry. Yes, if I ever lose my eyes, oh, I won't have to cry no more.
Wimble starts doing
I will
experiments
have
where
to
he
cry
drops his
no
hammer and
more.
sees
Then-
if the hammer has a
Then,
shadow.
then he loses
picks
his
it up again.
legs.
Shadow, shadow.
He says, if I ever lose my legs, I won't moan, I won't beg. If he loses his mouth, all my teeth, north and south, yes, even if I lose my mouth, oh, I won't have to talk.
I won't be able to scream no more.
I love it. Oh, that's right. It was.
This thing where
I remember what it was. It was.
So witches have lessons.
That is a good question, Martin, though.
Martin's run
The
away.
thing, sorry?
What's the question?
AFK.
The things that Wimble is holding, do they still cast shadow?
Yeah, I'm doing experiments where I'm dropping my hammer and picking it up again to see if it has a shadow.
The hammer has a shadow as long as he's not holding it.
So you have different lessons you can learn.
Ah.
That gives you different hexes. So
How do I get the lessons?
there's a list there to choose from. So I'll let you have a look at that
So I
later.
just choose them
Yeah,
basically.
choose one from you.
You
I go over-
most likely choose one that gives you the occult because that seems to suit the style you
I sneak up
Yeah.
behind my brother
So
Avery and pick him up and see what happens to
There's
his
lessons
shadow.
of curses and lessons of fate. Both occult. One gives you evil on, and one gives you nudge fate hex.
So yes,
And your
Does Avery's
familiar
shadow disappear or does it
for
just hover?
days
if
for
you
evil on.
reach Avery, or pick him up.
And
I try to pick up
short
Avery.
hands.
What?
Just
What are you trying to pick me up for?
Just experiments.
No, it doesn't work.
So
Put me down.
you pick him up. He's still got his shadow, but you're not adding to it.
Okay.
So you can
Okay, that
actually
doesn't
Put me down.
use a feat
Okay,
you get
okay,
from the
okay.
past to
I
just
know
set
we're
lessons
brothers,
which
but you know,
additional things like
a little bit of space between
Yeah,
friends
sure.
is still
So-
good.
I don't think we...
That's the
Terry
story.
just looks at you with that shaking his head.
We'll
Your
have
brother
to
keeps
the
trying to
story
pick you up.
Five
I didn't
can.
think
Look,
you went
I
that
know,
way.
I know you want to get closer to Callista, but unfortunately, I haven't quite reached to that level yet. I know Grandfather would be very, very impressed with your work.
I just...
So,
Let's just see what
So
happened to your
don't
shadow
affect
and
it
hope
once a day.
maybe that it would come to me, but anyway, that's fine.
You wanted to pick your shadow. Terry looks aghast.
Not aghast.
Because I get 3 maximum souls.
Yes, they're bad.
What are you
His,
two
his
doing?
focus always
We're
3 maximum.
joking around.
He's
He's
focused.
picking up
No,
me.
it starts off with
So
one.
Wimble's picked
So
me
the
up.
first time you get a
Avery,
focus, you get one.
Trying to see
And
if
then
my
the second
if his
time
shadow
you
comes
get
back.
two, And
And
the
did
third
it
time you get a
disappear when
focus,
he
you
was
get
holding
three.
No, his shadow just
And
hovered
you-
a bit.
Any other time you get a focus beyond that, you don't get any more.
It doesn't say it in the class advancements, that's all.
So whenever you get a focus ability, you get a focus point. So whenever you get a hex, you get a focus point. So when you get 3 hexes, you have your maximum focus.
Okay, so once I get like 4 hexes, I can't get 4 focus.
Okay. So,
But you can use the focus you get for anything.
okay, so you would have 1 hex, depends what else you get.
12 years ago,
Okay,
this
it's
song was.
focus.
Ethereal. Really?
Damn straight.
You get a cauldron.
Damn Skippy.
Yes, he's trying to tell people that it's late and he wants people to go so he can cuddle up.
Piss off.
That's his favourite pastime.
Telling people to get out.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
this was the one. So I was going to use this song, and it was "Touch Me in the Water"
Swap the chin.
instead of "Touch Me in the."
What's swap this?
The unfortunate thing is we
What
can't
with?
play more than a few seconds of
Yeah, I know.
things on stream.
What about
Okay,
that night swim
just
song?
done 36
Night
seconds.
swim. I'm waiting for you.
I just wanted to get to the chorus.
So the amusing thing is you can say, we're playing 30 seconds of silence. Does that come from any particular silence? Because there is a
Right,
song
so-
that famously done 30 seconds of silence, and then another song did 1 minute of silence. And the guy who did the 30 seconds of silence took the other guy to court, and the judge said, okay, if you can tell me exactly which part of that 1 minute of silence is yours, you win the case.
The first 30 seconds.
This is how can you prove that's any different from the second 30
Yeah.
seconds?
Well, he's looped it, obviously. He looped the
Looped
30
it, yeah.
That was
It's just
that wasn't
reverberating
the
back on
statement
itself.
was he had breached copyright by using it. And then the judge said, no, because you can't prove it.
Yeah.
Silence is not something you can copyright.
It's
Very
just
much
golden.
like the fact that Apple copyrighted a lot of stuff that other people had invented, but they were the first person to copyright it.
Mhm.
It's not who invents it gets the win, it's the person who copyrights it first.
That's fine.
Which is why there's a time traveling game where people want who or create time machines want to be the first person to get patent number 1 in the patent office for a time machine. So that means they own all time machines in perpetuity, as long as they get patent number 1 and it's a time machine.
Well, you'd get your time machine, you'd kill that person before they invented their time machine.
That's the idea of the
Yeah, it
game,
could just
is
keep
you
going
know-
back and back and back and back.
But the thing is, if you kill them after you've already interacted with them, but you killed them before you interacted with them, that means you didn't actually kill them. And so you start having these really interesting loops in what's actually going to happen.
Just steer clear of time travel.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my other song that I was thinking when you were playing in the water.
Smoke on the water.
Could be smoke on the water, but no.
Wimble,
I think it was more that they were touching him while he was
Yeah.
standing in the
So
water.
that prolongs like
So it was
anything.
touch me in
Problems
the
always
water.
get more than one target. And use one action.
Okay, so yes,
Choices, so you
you after
use your
looking at the
whole-
body, you
cast
realise that
something,
the body
right,
itself
you
has
get
not
three
been
actions.
has
So you
got
cast a spell,
it had been
and
gone
then
through
send
by
it to 2 other
people.
people.
Okay, right,
It's
yeah.
been left there.
The whole round.
Okay.
So you can direct
So after
it.
all that,
So when you look through the spells,
Nah.
you can get occult.
Well, I thought the magic I detected was more
Is
under
there a
the
list of just
tree.
occult or is that-
Yeah.
And there is a golden door nearby.
a golden door.
I've got that on here. But
Is
it's
the
just not
golden door
loading
have
at the
writing on
moment
it?
For some reason.
Well, it's a gilded golden door.
I'm not following
Engraved
anyone
with
this time.
demonic tusked skull face stands in the wall.
Hmm.
Much of the gilt on the outer surface has been scraped off, so it's still got some there. But a flickering light gleams from the edges of the door. And that was the body you were looking at, which is the one near the door.
Okay. So this demon,
I'm not going near
do I recognize the demon?
Yes, you do.
Is
Because you've
Splat
had it
like,
pointed out to you
hey,
before.
buddy?
This, okay, look, I told
This
you.
is Fumiyoshi, the Tien god of dishonor, envy, graves, and the undead.
I told you this 3 times now. Come on, Avery. I've already told you that this is a team god. He's not a good god.
Good God, y'all.
Yeah, pretty much what Bug said. Yeah.
Terry looks to you and goes, "We've told you not to kill people later. Hit people.
At least I kill things if I sit back do nothing. Right.
That's because going near you is dangerous.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
cool. I'll step back. You do all the next time, Terry.
At least I won't be in fear of being hit from behind.
Oh.
I'm not going to.
Bruce is going to back him up too.
No, Bruce is not going to back him up.
Bruce goes and steps over next to Terry.
It's okay, Bruce. There's no more apples for you tonight. Rory's in a pretty pissed off mood that he said every time he stepped up to help one of these guys, he's getting hit, and I said, and they've just run away. And it's like he's getting sick of it. I said, I'm up to it this level with it now. That's why I'm talking to the wolf. At least the wolf understands.
And the wolf keeps saying, "I'll find your legs."
I'll be there soon, wolf. Don't worry. The way it's going at the moment.
He says, "Yes, he's just marking which one he wants."
Do you want a
That's
boy
the
one
good
or a girl one?
Well, he's had the boy one.
He's
He's been munching on that for the last few days.
I can never remember the barbarian's name. The one that has his skulls.
Calda?
Yep.
Kaldar. Kaldar comes up and gives you a hug.
No, I just shrug. No.
I believe I've got them all listed on here.
Yeah. I just go, no, sorry, Cardo. No, your hug is not going to fix this. No.
That's okay. She hands you her skull and say, "Would that help? You can drink from this."
See how we go tonight. Yeah.
Ooh.
And she fills it with some beer for you.
Cranium healing.
I'll do skeleton.
It has a musky aftertaste.
I know. Fully aware of it. But I'm sitting back. I'm not getting involved with any of this.
Well, she didn't actually sanitize her skull.
Wait, is Calda a boy or girl at the
At
moment?
the moment, she's a boy.
Was a girl.
Was a
Yeah.
girl
They're
now.
the same thing.
Yeah.
And still interested in Harori.
Yep. Wants to collect as many skulls as possible.
Yes. The whole story runs around there.
Can we come up with a way I can still keep my heads?
You've still got your heads.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll figure out how to make them work later.
Okay, cool.
We'll assume that they're magical items at this stage. Sort of like how Splat keeps doing things here and there. And yes, your orc does have a severed head in its hand. So when you find Bog, you'll see Bog is a orc, if I can.
Can't see Kaldor on there.
Yeah, under the Amico.
Okay, we're
On the
right by
left.
Oh, yep. Okay, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, it's the one with the skulls. Can't see him there, but there's skulls there.
There are skulls on there. Yep. Okay.
Anyway, so Aurora's having a female moment and walking off. So
Huffy.
I'm getting way back at the back of the caravan.
Bug,
Yeah.
can you go have a nice girl to girl chat with Aurora?
Does Bug give you girl vibes?
Hey.
Splat nods and walks off.
Okay.
Splat comes up and tries to hand you a rock.
Just a rock, Splat. Is it going to make me feel better? I'm already started anyway, so it's like, yeah, okay. I'll put hand it.
Okay, hands it into you and just holds it against your hand. You know, he just gives it to you, now he's holding it.
So he's like, ah.
Give me a will save.
See what comes. 18.
18. You start to feel better.
Aww.
And you get visions of all the times you've died flashing through your eyes as you feel better. You don't really know why you're feeling better, watching yourself die over and over and over again.
It's just sensing how much Splat enjoyed it.
Oh, thanks, Splat. Appreciate seeing
But
you.
you actually feel the most chippy you've felt in years.
Thanks, Splat.
Aww.
Splat just
Sweet
pats you on
boy.
the arm and walks off.
Can I pat Splat in the head on the way back?
He stops and lets you pat,
Okay, there you go.
and then you realise you're patting a cat's head.
It's that cat again.
Yeah, and it's like, oh,
There's a cat?
Yeah, he mutates, or sorry,
Oh,
metamorphoses.
Splat can turn into a cat now.
no, so,
Yeah.
so Splat made another.
Yeah.
Well,
Which?
which we had the same.
Yeah, because I remember messaging you, telling you to make Splat eat it,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
Yeah.
But Splat didn't want to eat himself.
Yeah. Because, yeah, it was the witch was the same sort of thing, hey?
So they just had a meeting of the
now,
minds.
so
Yeah.
he's now both a cat and an armadillo
And
a
so
crow.
and a bird.
and a crow.
Yeah,
And so that other cat now can turn into an armadillo and a bird.
Okay.
cool.
They swapped.
Okay, they swapped their identities. Don't know if they have I don't know if Splat's got a shadow that he could lend Wimble.
He offered.
Yeah, he'll fashion you one from the shadow realm of nightmares.
Oh, that's okay. We'll see. If I get a bit, if I miss it too much, I'll think about it.
What's the worst Splat could do?
We go. So this door, is it locked?
Did you try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
I'm nowhere near you.
Okay, you go up and the door appears to be unlocked. It even looks as if the lock has been broken.
Oh. Give it a push.
It just opens.
Mm.
Not even a creak.
Okay. What do I see?
You see a passage going off about 30 feet in through an archway and then darkness.
I cast dancing lights.
You cast dancing lights, dink, and these little glowing lights appear in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't light anything up at all, but the little dancing lights appear in the room.
Oh, so it's complete darkness in there. Wow. Okay. Has anybody got dark vision?
I do. I know that
I
much.
can have.
Because I'm useless. So's
the
Terry.
first time you hear in the background.
Hey!
Oh, snap.
Ooh, snap.
I thought you were feeling better.
Still at ya.
No, you love me. Really. Deep down, you love me.
Okay, my dark vision is still active, so yeah, I go up to the door and have a look in. Can I see past the dancing lights at all? Or?
Oh, you can see through the dancing lights, but the dancing
I'm trying
lights
not to
seem to be
dance
the
when I
only
dance.
thing that's lit on. So you have a look around. This is probably your first time seeing darkness.
Mm.
You normally don't see darkness.
I did read somewhere that I get a thing where I can see through even like supernatural darkness, but I forget what level I get it at.
Maybe
Did
that-
I read
maybe
that?
Maybe the whole room is full of shadow. Maybe you can just go get one after you've lost one.
Martin,
Yep.
if you cast dark vision, does that see through magical darkness?
Not always. It depends on if the magical darkness actually stops dark vision.
Where did I read?
Right.
I read it somewhere this afternoon. I forget where I read
So I
it.
think I'm going to nop out of this and I'll head back towards the the pond. Not into the pond.
I'll be one of the X's.
Back
Do you want to go back to the water? Because the water will
One
touch you.
shot.
No, I think it was like a
You don't
trait.
do a detect magic then?
No.
Maybe feel the apples.
Come on, do a dark vision.
Alright, I'll do a detect magic.
Yes, that's it.
Might be for the
So-
bubble.
I'm not going in, I'm just standing in the doorway.
You actually detect conjuration magic in the room.
So darkness, which is what
And
we're
abjuration
assuming.
magic. You can detect multiple sources of magic in there. Normally you don't detect that, but you do bring up multiple sources of magic.
All right, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
Yes, I think you can.
Do I have to say which kind of... How does that work? Dispel Magic.
Dispel magic is not a spell.
It is. I have it.
You do? Well, how come I can't find it here?
Is it because you're looking at the wrong spell list?
Dispel Magic.
No, I'm in the descriptions of them.
Begin.
You have low
DI.
Dispel.
It's something that like increased.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking.
Dispel
But my phone's
Dispel
not
magic. Here we go.
opening anything.
You unravel the magic behind the spell or
This
artifact.
magic.
Attempt to counteract check against the target. If you succeed against a spell effect, you counteract it. If you succeed against a magic item, the item becomes mundane. Doesn't change an item's non-magical properties.
Attempt to counteract check against the target. Okay.
So
Um,
458.
Darkness?
What is the
Uh,
The
four?
darkness?
Yeah.
458.
Okay, you attempt to shoot the darkness.
Counteracting.
Hook sight.
Yeah.
Your blade strong enough to grant you keen vision.
That's only a
vision.
20
And dark vision is in black and white.
against the target,
Yeah.
whatever that
You
is.
can only do the speed of level 1, so that's if you pick it.
Yeah.
It's the caster's DC.
Yeah.
So if it's a spell, use the
Yeah,
caster's DC.
Do you only roll a 20?
The GM can also calculate the DC based on the target effect's level. For spells, the counteract check modifier is your spellcasting ability modifier plus your spellcasting proficiency bonus. Blah blah blah. Hey, oh, let's go.
Actually, the rock one.
So did you get a 20? Okay, the room just lights up with these really glowing big balls in there. And someone's been just dancing around.
Just some dancing glide.
So are
Disco.
they, multicolored?
Yeah, multicolored.
Okay, so multicolored, all these different glowing four balls spinning around the room, interchanging between themselves. And you can see that in here is what appears to be a raised dais with a tomb on top. And what you see sitting on it is a crystal lamp, which is also giving off a glow. And basically that is all you see. It's all, but the area that you're picking up the magic from is coming from where the sarcophagus, where that tomb is.
What was the other magic? What was that magic I detected before?
It was conjuration and abjuration.
Well, I've cleared the darkness, so someone else go touch that thing. I don't want to.
So we all can see
I'm
now
sorry,
in
You can all
there.
see in there now.
Okay.
For as long as his spell lasts.
I wander over to the tomb.
Yep.
I pull out my hammer and go.
What is
There is a
there?
crystal lamp on top.
There's a crystal lamp. Is there any writing around?
Okay, so there is nothing on the actual tomb itself,
Okay.
but surrounding you on the walls are demonic faces staring at you from against the background of midnight blue. A nice little, blue day.
It's like painted, not actual demons in the wall.
Yep,
Or actual demons in the wall.
painted.
Oh, painted.
I can go with the actual if you like.
I'm still talking the book, I'm just nowhere near this. I've had enough today, so I'm sitting right at the back. When I scream, I'll half run.
What do I do now?
Stevie comes over and offers to play cards with
Who?
you. The little
Sprite?
Sprite.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
What else is in the room? besides the tomb? So the
That
tomb.
seems to be it. It seems to be just this chamber was designed for a tomb.
Mm.
So you can open the tomb,
Yep.
or you can leave the tomb.
What do you reckon, guys?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I'm playing cards.
We're gonna have a flip, or should I just flip a coin?
I'm not feeling the greatest.
You don't think Wimble has
Stop trying to make friends, Wimble.
I'm not making any friends. I'm here by the doors. I can close them if something bad happens. Sorry, brother.
He didn't prepare Animate Dead today, so he can't make any friends.
Okay.
I'm joking. I won't close the door on you.
You just put up a wall.
Okay.
But don't die.
No.
So, anyone going to help Avery lift the... Oh, no, you got Terry. Terry can
I got Terry. Hey, Terry. Can you come over here?
Yep.
Terry comes over and goes, what do you think? And he goes, yeah, let's do it.
But he does point to the crystal on top.
Suppose we better move that out of the way. Okay. So Terry picks up the...
It's a crystal lamp.
Okay.
And it's got a light glowing from the inside.
Okay. Terry takes it over and gives it to Aurora.
No, I'm not there. I'm about to die.
He gives it to...
Gives it to Wimble.
Yeah.
Wimble.
What?
Maybe this might cure your shadow
I'm
thing.
playing cards with the sprite at the back. So.
Terry says, rub it and make a wish.
I don't know if I want to touch it.
If your wish doesn't come true, you haven't rubbed it hard enough.
I've got some.
Where's the symbol? Where's the symbol?
So does it have like a handle and a...
No. It's just this crystal and lamp.
Okay. I don't... I was going to try and hook it with my hammer, but I'm not going to touch it with my hands.
I'm talking with sprite. Saying, am I being too mean to him? Or was I just that I seem to come in and I have to save the day every time?
Well, I had to slap your nose this time to slap his head.
I know, but I seem to come in, they open something up, the big baddie comes out, I'm the one to get hit. It feels like it's a common routine here at the moment. So.
Sounds like
I
you're a
thought that
little...
was your role, to be hurt.
Yeah, but they always seem
And
to run
die.
away and leave me with them by themselves, and I just feel like if they stood there and kind of helped me out, it wouldn't worry as much, but...
You probably wouldn't die enough.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm worried about.
The witch has a temporary memory loss, so she doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Well, that happens when you get hit in the head too many times, Spooky calls out.
Got hit in the head with a rock once.
We asked you, do you want to play cards?
Today,
Yeah.
you don't remember the other ones.
Okay, as Terry hands me the lamp, I take it and I put it down gently
It
on
feels
the
nice and
ground.
warm in your hands, very soothing.
All
Or
right.
that might just be the warmth of Terry.
I put it down carefully to the side so it's not
Terry
in
just
the...
looks down and says, you don't want to break it.
I don't want to break it, no.
You should carry it.
I don't want the curse of the demons on me either,
You're
though.
already cursed. Look, you got no shadow. How can you be twice cursed? Twice cursed doesn't really happen, does it?
Well, I'm still feeling a bit enfeebled, and the other one drained. I cast detect magic on the lamp, and
Yep, it detects his magic.
is it the abjuration?
No, that is a conjuration.
Oh, it's conjuration magic.
It is a light spell. Continual flame.
Okay.
Can I do Arcana and try and work out what spell it is?
You can recognize it without a problem. It's continual flame. You
Okay.
need to roll. It's a simple spell people use to
So
have
if
continual
your
blessing.
shadow is cast by that, will it come back?
Do I have a shadow cast by this lamp? Okay. From my mercantile law, can I tell, is it rare, expensive type
It's
thing?
expensive.
Hmm.
Magic spells are expensive. And it's a continual magic spell, so you don't have to refresh it. And it shines everywhere through the lamp. So
After-
Okay.
After
I might take that back then. So I put it in my inventory.
okay.
Yeah.
You now have a magical lamp.
Magical lamp that I can bring out when it's dark.
Or when the thing in the tomb decides to come and get it back.
No, it's dead.
After about
Oh,
5
okay.
rounds, 50 winning each single round. I thought,
Yep. You finally enter, and it's time for them to open the tomb. They haven't
No,
opened
no,
it.
no, I'm not entering. I'm walking on the way there.
Yeah.
I'm still outside. I'm just not going. I'm going to sit outside and just go. I'm just going to go. Just hurry up. And
The
it's
wolf
like,
sits beside you and says, "Don't ask them to hurry too much. That's what happened last time."
oh, good point. Just do what you have to do.
He says, "If they take their time, we get to watch."
Good idea, actually. So,
Okay.
You write down the thing, and he says, do I get to eat the one who drops it on his foot?
yeah, why not?
Sure. Okay.
I'm still not going into the room.
So you can hear the
Standing
making
in the
bets on
doorway.
someone dropping the lid on their feet.
Who dropped it on his foot?
No one's dropped it on their foot.
No.
Making bets that someone's going to.
Oh, okay.
So, getting to that, strength check.
Okay, Terry. What does Terry do?
He is currently very strong. He'll be weaker when we redo him.
Yeah, okay.
So this is the time to use his strength.
So his strength is. What's he got? He's got a strength of +5, I think. Yes, +5. 12.
He's struggling to lift the lid. And he didn't drop it. You had to lift it first.
Yeah. So he's lifted it.
It's like, didn't get it up. Maybe you should do it for him.
Yeah, get it up for Terry.
What do I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it, says Avery. Just don't get it. Well, he can try and help as well, but he's only got a +1 strength, so.
He still might do better.
Okay.
I've used
No.
that.
What do you get?
I got an 8 that time.
Oh, this is heavy. You might need more help.
I did have the telekinetic haul, which could lift up to 80 bulk, but I used up my 5th level spells today. I don't have it. I try. I go. No, I've got nothing.
You call out for assistance.
It goes. Woo, 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 woo.
Aurora! Aurora!
I was still trying to cast this spell from the doorway. I just want to stress, so I'm not going near this door.
Aurora!
Right, just we see you going, so it looks like it's you today.
Yeah, look.
Do we
Which one do you want, left or right?
I already marked it.
Just put a call on there. Okay.
Yeah, there's a little paw mark on one of your legs.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll let you know. You can have that. Yeah. Okay, I'll
And
come in here.
sits down almost and happy now.
Now, do I just roll strength check? Or?
Yep.
Can I
But
use-
you can roll twice and take the best of two with all the help.
Okay. 16 or 20.
Okay, you manage to get the lid up and drop it off to the side. Everyone gets to make a reflex roll. Because it's so heavy you can't actually hold it up. And it bounces around the room.
You add the reflex
Add
thing?
your
in?
reflex to the roll.
21.
You jump out of the way as it goes rolling past.
28.
You just, step to the side and it just goes past you.
I look at the wolf go.
25. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I was close enough, but 25.
Yep, you roll out of the way.
Also 25.
Yep, both of you are going, yeah, we don't need to be there. And so looking in, you see that there is a body lying in here with a golden mask.
Is it magical?
It doesn't seem to be a thing made of magic, but it does have jade eyes. It has 8 matching rings and 8 bracelets. Apparently they liked the number 8. And it seems to have a sword with rings on it, which apparently is also 8 rings on the sword. Actually, 9 rings on the sword, my mistake.
Okay.
As well as some strange armor, Tian armor.
Do I recognise this from Team? And all the 8 rings and 8
Okay, give me a history check.
history. Society or
History.
history?
There's no history anymore, I don't think.
No history anymore.
I think it's either society or some sort of law.
I've got warfare law, I don't have any other law.
Okay. Warfare law might pick it up.
Okay.
Or it'd be an intelligence check.
I got warfare law. Okay. 24.
24. You remember this being worn by old clerics of Desna. So, centuries ago.
Okay. This is of Desna. So So this is something that's of Desna. But would I known that they get buried with this? It's not good to take this kind of stuff. I'm wondering.
Well, it was won by a samurai priest of Desna,
Okay.
leader of people,
Okay. And the armor.
and was lost centuries ago.
Okay. And what kind of armor? What kind of tin armor is it?
It is a equivalent of breastplate, but it could be turned into other things because, well, we don't actually have rules for it in Pathfinder 1 to 2.
I don't know what you mean. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I might go out and talk to. Yeah, I might just go back talk to the sprite and to Grandma and say, hey, is it right for us to take this or should we leave it here?
And he says, well, it might keep you alive longer.
Okay.
You might not die as often.
Was that the sprite saying that? Or both?
No, that was you at the moment.
Okay.
You
Cool.
might not
Okay.
have to raise you as often.
Well, I would like to take the two items, like the face mask and that, and put it in the caravan.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go pick it up, and I'll let everyone know that I'm picking it up. and while kind of walking backwards out the door, kind of thing, so I can see what's in front of me, I suggest everyone else get out so they don't get in case something happens. So, and I might say if we can get a small prayer to Destin on the way out, saying, look, we'll make sure this goes in the right hands.
Okay, and
So someone.
while you're walking out, does someone grab the sword?
Which sword? The one that's there?
The 9-ring sword?
Yeah.
Terry will.
Okay.
So I'm grabbing the armor and
It is a temple sword.
Temple sword.
Yeah. Perfectly balanced.
So,
You writing that down?
face mask.
The temple sword is also something that the cleric it's known as the 9-fold spirit sword. Very good at killing ghostly spirits.
Okay.
All right, Wimble comes
Is that a
comes and has a look at the.
so is that a martial
there's
weapon
treasure.
or is
There
that
is treasure, and I've missed it.
We have to specialise in it, yeah.
Was there?
It
And
is an uncommon martial weapon.
So I'm going to just take it back and leave it next to one of the caravans next to our Desna worshippers or clerics, and just say, can you mine these? We might need to investigate these later, unless somebody wants them now. And unless somebody can investigate what magic these hold, kind of thing. So
The 9-fold spirit sword, which you remember from history, was used to destroy an army of undead,
okay.
led by the hero who went missing.
Splat defeated an army of undead by himself.
No,
No
he
big
didn't.
deal.
He just took them over. He didn't actually defeat them.
Such a hater.
Of course.
Um,
He's a bad man.
How big's the sword?
That's Splat.
It
Great
is
sword.
pretty much. No, it's a temple sword.
Oh,
It's an actual temple sword.
Okay, it's a big one. Yeah.
So Terry can wield it
So
if he
Terry
could.
Anyone who can wield a martial weapon can wield it. It is a one-handed sword.
So this is one of the things I'm not sure with Terry because he's a
what about
creature.
A one-handed, what about a halfling?
Well, definitely not because it's a bit big for us.
And there were bracelets as well. What was the?
And there were 8 bracelets and 8 rings.
Oh. I cast detect magic on the rings and bracelets.
Well, now that we're taking the magic out of the room, you detect no magic.
Okay. Then I don't touch the rings or bracelets. Okay, so there was a
It's armor, sword, face mask.
there was a tomb of someone from Desna, but these tea and demon guys came in and put these masks up around him.
I think it's trying to stop the magic from.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're trying to shield all the Desna, I suppose, magic in this area.
Well, these things are quite expensive items to have hidden away.
Yeah,
They are relics of our age long past.
yeah. But so, if somebody wants to wield the sword, it might be an advantage at the moment. But I'll leave it up to you guys. The armor, is there any, would And I suppose once we're out of the kind of thing, I'll get you to look through both arm and the face mask. Well, I'll stand right back.
One thing you do notice is the sword, each of its 9 rings glows with a different colour.
Oh. So,
Like a roll of lifesavers.
is there a way, like, you know how identify item works differently in this one?
Yep.
Would it be occultism, arcana, or religion?
Do you
Yeah.
understand what it does?
Yeah.
It would be more history because you don't actually know unless you can cast some sort of ritual to tell you. Let's see.
So I think there are rituals in those.
I can tell you what it's used for. I can't tell you what its properties are. But, hang on, I might ask my sword actually. Hey, I asked the sword about it and explain what we just seen.
Your sword says what, you're trying to get another sword?
No, this is not for me. This is for the party. I said, you know that you are my number one, okay? You know that. We've done well so far.
Number one.
Hey, look, you and me, we've killed many things so far. So I'm not looking to replace you. But if this is, do you know much about these items that we could learn, like what advantage they have, and especially the sword armor and the face mask? Is there something that you might be able to give us some history from your great warfare knowledge? Because you've been around a while.
Okay, give me a charming sort of roll.
Charming roll. Okay.
You pick the roll that you want to do to try to convince your sword to tell you
Charming.
stuff.
I don't want to intimidate it. Diplomacy?
I can charm it.
I'm going diplomacy.
Hope you like charming too.
32 in diplomacy, because that's the way
32 in diplomacy. He is quite happy with you, and he tells you that the armor is called Ghost Mirror Armor.
Charming.
Ghost Mirror armor.
Crafted by the spirit shamans of Tien.
Yep.
It basically works against ghosts.
Yep.
And when you're attacked by an incorporeal undead, it gives you protection against them as a reaction once per day.
Okay, protection. Right, good, yeah. Okay.
But it is magical armor.
Yep, okay.
And it is breastplate.
Yep. That's breastplate. Yep.
So, while you're thinking about that stuff, I've been having a think about the shadow thing. I'm going to make an occult roll to try and recall knowledge.
Give me a occult roll.
What's that? That is...
I've seen that episode of the Mighty Boosh,
23.
where it's like, don't mess with the occult.
Okay. On a
I thought it was good
23,
for you.
you remember some lore about shadows that if they rip your shadow from you until you remove the enfeeblement, you don't get your shadow back.
Right, okay. So, I go over to Wimble and I say...
But if you're killed before your shadow is returned, you actually turn into a shadow.
Okay. So, I go over to Wimble and I say, okay, Wimble, let's just try to keep you alive for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
And then tomorrow...
I like that plan. It's a good plan.
Tomorrow I can try the restoration on you again to get rid of that enfeebled condition.
Does the
You
enfeebled
also
condition
You
go...
also get rid of the drain, because you can do it to remove 2 things at the same
I
time.
can't
the drain
do,
will
I can't
come-
do drain.
You can't do drain?
Drain's a heightened ability for
Well, drain will go
restoration.
down 1 when I sleep.
Yeah.
Does enfeebled go down 1 when I sleep?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, technically it does. Oh, well, so if you wait till tomorrow,
Okay.
shadow should return for you.
Okay. You're going to cast a spell while I sleep.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we've
Very,
already...
Very, very nice, yes.
I can, if you want.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
I could pray to the god Callistra. I know you how much you love her.
I'm
Scares
walking
me a
away from
bit.
these guys because they're talking too loud, so I'm going to go over to this one. So and I said, oh, okay, got the armour. What about the temple sword? Is there anything special about that one?
It says yes. It is a sword designed to hit incorporeal creatures.
Okay.
So it will hit them as if they're physical.
Okay. So basically, and this face mask, anything special about that, or just a ritual thing?
Well, not only that, it does other things as well, depending on how charged it is.
Ooh. Okay.
Each ring represents a charge.
Oh, so it's got 8 charges on it.
So if you expend one of its charges, it will do extra damage to undead.
Okay, gotcha.
So it will treat it as a striking weapon, not against undead.
Do you have to invest in it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
If you expend 2 charges, you can banish a creature possessing anyone possessed by an undead.
That's
You
pretty
can
cool.
banish the undead from them.
Okay. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Or by expending 3 charges, you can
Maybe you should
attempt to
use
destroy
it,
a creature you
Bug.
just hit.
Can you use martial weapons?
Banish.
I can use orc weapons.
Can you? You're trained in everything,
Orc
eh?
weapons.
Orc weapons.
Orc.
So
Haven't
it's not an
gone
orc
through
weapon.
yet.
Oh, it's not an orc weapon, just
She would
orc.
have simple, unarmed, and
Like I know,
I've got martial weapons.
So is Avery, but unfortunately, it's just a little bit big for us. I don't think our strength would allow us to pick it up.
well, you can pick it up. You're just not particularly good with it.
And I said this face mask is just a ritual thing. This face mask, or
Yes, it's just a ritual thing for the Tian guide of demons
okay.
and nightmares. I think Splat would probably love it.
Ooh.
Being a nightmare himself.
Okay. I gave it to Splatter because it was just like.
Splat gives you the biggest smile you've ever seen on an armadillo.
He wants to have
Give-
your
give you a
sword.
I expect to see things after that. Yes.
You don't see anything at all. You just feel happy.
Again.
Okay.
Splat's learning to use positive reinforcement.
If no one, because I don't think anyone else could wield that sword, but one person, I think. I go over to Kelda.
Yep.
I go Kelda. If we face the undead, would you like to wield this?
I would be happy to wield it in your honor.
Okay. So I go to Kelda because I thought.
He gives you a big hug as well.
Handle
You're
your
getting
sword
hugged by
any day.
everyone.
I get a lot of those.
And then the winter wolf just rubs up against you so you don't feel left out. Then you get the chill down your spine.
Then you feel a wrap around your legs as Avery gives you a hug around your leg too.
And then Terry hugs you.
It's group hug time.
Oh,
And you watch the certain people are standing up going, no.
Yeah, Bug doesn't.
Come on, everyone get in. Get on this. And I'll leave the arm for anyone that might want to breastplate armor later. So I'll write this all down. So.
I don't think I can wear it. No, I'm not trained in
Not
any
many
armor.
people can wear heavy armor.
No.
Because it is heavy armor.
Is it heavy? Okay.
Yeah.
I think breastplate
So
is
this
heavy.
face, yeah.
I thought it was medium, but
Doesn't matter.
It's medium, yeah. It's medium.
then I can wear it.
This face mask, so it's of that demon god that we met. So somebody's put that in there on top of this person. Well, instead of like taking, that's why it's got all the demon stuff around it. So somebody's placed this outside of what originally was there. Kind of sound.
He may have been a tomb of a high priest of a demon god who had taken over desert stuff.
Good point. So, yeah. Okay.
As this path has been long forgotten.
It has been. So
It's almost like walking the mines of Moria and saying, oh, no one's seen this. They're in a millennium.
that's why I'm going to make sure I'm running away from the demon too. Like in Mines of Moria. Okay, cool. I think I've written that down. I'll put that in. Yeah. I'll put them on my loot list. It's in the camera.
Okay. So you've managed to get yourself a sword,
Few
armor.
rings.
Do you take the rings? Because Wimble said he didn't.
Yeah, I'll take them rings.
And the bracelets.
Yeah, I'll take them too.
Yep, Terry helps you.
Yep.
He's always trying to be helpful.
Terry's a good bloke.
Of course, he's
Creature.
also trying to shield you from everyone else while you're doing it.
These are shiny.
So we went through one of the doors, right? Yeah.
And that was one of the doors. So you've got the main passageway heading north, as well as the sloping down passageway.
Yep.
And considering we're pretty much on 10:30.
Yep.
This might be a good point to say we stop and you get to have either characters have a rest and we have a break.
Yes, let's have a rest because you
You
need
get
to
your
get rid
shadow
of
back.
your shadow back,
Mm.
and you feel a bit better.
Oh, it'd be nice to feel a bit better. I'm going to stay in the middle.
It's like keeps trying to hand you rocks.
I've still got this one.
Splat's given up on giving
Is that
me
what you
rocks.
want? Is that what you
He's
need?
not. He's never been quite happy with me when I was stopping to scrub out his penis.
He's even offering rocks to
I will
Iomi.
never forgive you for that.
You get focus between the long rest, right?
Could you say that again, please?
You get focus between the long rest, right?
It's just bad.
Pardon?
Okay, we're echoing a bit there, so we didn't actually get that clearly.
Do you regain focus points with a long rest?
You get back all your focus points on a long rest. You need to take a 10-minute rest to get back one, but you get all of them back on a long rest.
Right.
Sorry, it's just strange when it's suddenly echoing in quite a bit, and we're going, what's going on there?
Gone
She's a
into
god
another
after all.
dimension.
She's a god, so therefore she can say what she
I
actually
blame it on the cat. She's kind of sat half of my iPad.
Okay.
That might
That's
do it.
probably what's causing it. We'll blame the cat. So Doom it is, or is it Mishra?
Not Mishra.
Yar, I am a pirate. Asian
So
pirate.
thank you for making it, Grace. Hopefully you feel better next time.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be there in person next time, but at least I could Skype and participate.
Yep. And we had an Annie. You finally made it.
Have an Annie.
Yay!
That's okay, Jeremy will be returning next session.
Oh, cool. So we'll have a full party.
We will.
Is Emerus just going to make it?
Emma should make it as well.
Yeah, he'll be there.
He apologised for not making this week.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put it into the end credits, which means we won't hear Grace for a little bit.
Yeah. I'll just say goodbye now, but thanks, guys.